Hey.
Orcs and other inherently evil races, like goblinoids, in general, are often used as stand-ins, right, for black people, Asian people, disabled people, Jewish people, etc.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Tell me more, did she put up a fight?
Oh my god, please.
This is not the face of the hobby anymore. And I think there's been mistakes made in years past where people assumed that D&D players were all, white dudes in a basement, which has been a faulty assumption for a lot of years and gets more and more false every day. And so it's, in my viewpoint, honestly, guys like me can't leave soon enough. The guys like me can't leave soon enough.
Not to fear, little children. I will help.
I can't do it. We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
And here we go.
Every time. I love that stupid fairy godmother.
I love it. No matter how I change, I was thinking about I got to change the intro, but I'm not taking that out for sure.
Yeah, you should probably make it a little bit less of a, hey, Double D did this and this was cool, so I'm going to do it too.
I didn't use none of his shit. All right. Thank you. Anyway.
I know. I'm actually working on my own intro.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I just ain't had time to sit down and mess with mine. Oh, what up, John?
John, Merce.
Shell, Andy.
Shellback, Andy. Nice.
I got to blow my nose.
We missed you all last night. I know we were going to stream. Sorry. James had a whole bunch of really severe weather, and we decided to call it about 10, 15 minutes before. And then it's a good thing we did because his power went out at what would have been about 30 minutes into the show, and it was out for over 2 hours. So apologies. We missed you all. Would have been fun, but
oh yeah, we had it. We just moved everything to tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So basically this is Dan's show. So
this one's mine now. Friday night's my show.
Yeah, but I mean, everything we was going to talk about last night, I've moved.
Yeah, we'll just combine them. That's fine.
So, I'm giving it to you. And
well,
I thought
hi everybody.
I thought we was going to have another storm, but it rained hard earlier, like an hour and a half ago.
I was going to say it's Florida, like Central Florida, no less. It rains pretty much every day, doesn't it?
No,
especially in the summer.
We ain't had no rain in a week. Then we've had some the last 2 days.
Ooh, a whole week.
So I want it to rain every day because then I don't have to water my flowers.
What am I smoking? I am smoking a Clark and Sheffield, which is the street corner that Wrigley Field's on. Well, pretty good. A little dry. I was lax on the humidor, so I like to keep it at about 70% humidity. I think it's at about 7. So I'll have to rectify that. Hey Stan, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, man, I ate too much today. Oh.
Yeah. Are you gonna do a stream next week while I'm at EggCon?
I don't know. Is Richard going to be there
at EggCon? No, I don't think so.
He'll probably wanting to do a Rick and James show.
Well, he had made a post on his channel that one of his summer games is going to start up this coming week because he comes back tomorrow from the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And he's going to start up one of his summer games. I'm not sure if it's a Shadow Dark game or his BX by the book game, but one of them starting up this week, and it might be on Friday. So that whole Rick and James show might have to be a Thursday night extravaganza for you.
That's what it's been though, I believe, is on Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
And I may try another. Hey there's our boy right here.
Hey Roger, how's it going, buddy? So
we I might do an open mic or something next week.
Those are fun.
We'll see. Unless I come up with something that I can talk about for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure you could find something to talk about for 2 hours, James.
Well, I mean, I ain't no DM Bloodworth, but I can talk.
I know. You're saying that Rich talks a lot?
Or Cam. I don't hear you denying anything.
I also talk a lot, so I'm not going to cast any stones or shade. Actually, next week on Saturday, I could join you because I have an evening game. Legend of Role Playing, Caverns of the Witch Queen.
Next Saturday?
Yeah. Do I want to go to
that?
Be at a con. Yeah, I know, but the main game I want to play on Saturday is in the morning, and there's another one in the afternoon. But the evening, let's see, what is this? First edition AD&D with Paul Stormberg. Yeah, I'll go to that.
When is that?
It's 6 p.m. next week on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not staying at a hotel for EdCon though, because it's only 50 minutes away from me. So 50. Who talks for 2 hours on YouTube? I don't know, but I really enjoy Roger shows that are 3.5+ hours of focused discussion. Those are great.
Yeah, I got to get on. I started watching some of Mr. Rogers there, and
well, you should hang out on Tuesday with Mr. Rogers in the chat. It's a good time. Oh, my beautiful bride's bringing me coffee. I love you. Would you like to say hi to YouTube? Okay. She just like appeared out of my bookshelf. That was kind of cool.
Does she play? I think I'm gonna wake her up. Okay. Does she play?
Does she play? No, I've tried to get her to play, but it was on Roll20 and she was not into it. I think I could get her to play like an old school game though, where it's fast and there's a lot of death and it's like at a real table. Hey, no one to Consequence.
Hey, Mr. Consequence. That's somebody I'd like to get on as a regular on my show, but you can't get him on your show.
Why not?
I don't know. He's too good for us, I think.
Is he a man of mystery?
He is. We love him, though.
Yeah, he's a good dude. His videos are fun.
Consequence must not use Discord. Do you use Discord, Consequence? I don't think he does. So what's new with you?
With me? Not a whole lot. Just been working a lot. I got EdCon next week. I went to Lake in the Ozarks for 4th of July. It was a lot of fun. Are you dying? Leave me your dragon magazines. I mean, nothing.
Okay. Oh. Yeah,
So.
It really sucks.
Yeah.
No one in my area plays D&D. Not even 5e.
I did have a very good Thursday night. I was in an actual real life in-person game on Thursday night playing AD&D 1e.
Really?
Yes. Greg Gowron, who owns and runs Advanced Fantasy Games, he had a Kickstarter. It was either earlier this year or late last year he did an adventure called The Lost Tomb of Kazakh Mott. And, I was chatting with him and Angelo's stream, and turns out that he only lives about 45 minutes south of me. So he invited me to his in-person game. It was a first session of a brand new campaign. We started at level 2. I'm a half-elf druid thief. And the first session was, he started us all at level 2. We're adventurers coming back from like our first big adventure. And came back to find the town being laid to waste by a whole bunch of orcs, and we killed a whole shitload of orcs, and there was an ogre, and the ogre failed a morale check and ran away with a big box of treasure. So session 2 is we're hunting that son of a bitch down. We're gonna go find what kind of treasure he stole from us.
Starting out level 2. What's
Yeah,
up?
he just wanted to start us at level 2.
Fair enough.
So,
Trying to avoid those early character deaths.
yeah, I mean,
Maybe
the
fighting chats.
yeah, we actually almost TPK'd in the first fight. There were 6 people in the game. I think 3 of them went down. 1 was incapacitated by some strange druids entangle.
Are y'all 0 equals death or
No, it's Shellback likes my mug. Is that showing up? It is.
louder crowd?
Yeah. No, AD&D 1E raw is -10 is death.
I mean, I didn't know some people run 0.
So, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was cool meeting some new people, getting to meet Greg in person. Looking forward to more. We're gonna try to do it once, maybe twice a month. So, but it's a good time. Everybody brought food, had a couple of beers. It's a good time.
Yeah, I miss my old days when I had a core group of 6 and then 7 with me. But people got promotions, people moved, one met a woman. I mean, the one that met a woman vanished.
Well, what you got to do is you got to meet one that lets you hang out with your buddies on the weekend and smoke a cigar in the garage. And also, you need to pull the chat up on the screen, brother.
You know what? That probably will work now. And she's a little hottie too now. I mean, I understand.
Who's a hottie?
His woman that he got. I forget her name. She was pretty now.
Mm.
Well, let's see. Tall and medium and tall.
Boom. Oh, make that text a little bigger. That's too small for your old eyes. Hi, Samuel.
I just did.
No, it could be bigger. Size matters. I mean, what?
God,
there you go. Thank you.
That's too damn big.
Okay, that's what she said.
I mean, that's fine.
That's way small.
Oh, yeah, but it fits more on there in case I miss one.
Yeah, fair.
So, well, I don't know. Let's see. Double no one, triple no one. Let's see here. Yeah.
That's good. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I'll keep it right there. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and do some highlighting.
There we go.
I've never played online. 3 regular games. The only reason that I play online is because I don't have a real life group to play with anymore.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, in person is the goal and the dream, but circumstances often will force a game to go online or to find a game that is online. And I'm of the opinion I'd rather have an online game than no game.
This is correct.
The First Church of Stressed Eternal. Nice.
That's pretty much. I mean, and with us being OSR gamers, it's triple hard to get a real life game going.
I might try to undertake the mantle of trying to do a frickin' open table again. I tried a couple of years ago with Shadowdark, but I couldn't get anyone to sign up. But everybody at the store by me only plays 5e, and oddly enough, Dragonbane.
Yeah.
So there's a pretty consistent.
Or no, I'm thinking of Dragon Slayer.
No, Dragonbane, the Free League game. There's a game added at the store by me, but it's not an open table. It's like the same 6 or 7 people that are playing every week. They just play at the store, which is, I don't know, a little weird.
It'd be nice to get a real table going. So I don't know. I mean,
well, what you gotta do, you gotta hop on your golf cart, your tricked out golf cart with your pimp ass sound system, right? Here's what you do: you go trolling through the villages, looking for some fine senior citizen looking ladies, and you just gotta play on your sweet ass sound system the soundtrack to the D&D cartoon from the 80s and the 90s just on a loop. And then when they recognize it, that's how you know that's the one.
I'll probably get run out of there. We talked about going to the Brownwood Villages sometime in the near future. I'm hoping sometime next week. Want to do some shopping in there and just kind of fucking golf carts everywhere.
I agree, Mr. No One of Consequence. An online game is better than no game at all.
No, I got a nice looking golf cart. I don't hardly ever ride the damn thing.
But does it have a lift kit in it? Probably not, because your little ass would it need like a stairs?
No, it ain't one of them, but it's custom. I mean, it's everything on it's customized now. Got custom everything on it. So it's nice.
Yeah, you should make that video. I'd be curious why you prefer online.
Yeah,
my second video should be going live on Tuesday.
If everybody in your group is like personal friends, that's the dream group.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, now I'm down here. I don't know no damn body. I'd be scared to try to start one up.
Why?
Because, well, I mean, you don't know who the hell you're bringing in, and two,
well, yeah, but like start public though. Start like at a store. I don't know if you got game stores near you, or start at like a library or something, just to vet them a bit.
Nearest one we got is in Leesburg, I believe, and that's like 20 minutes away, and I think they're most CCGs more than anything. So I don't think there's a lot of D&D going on. Well, I'm so glad I got you fixed up. I don't have to sit here and keep doing that.
I know, right? I can just be like your little secretary and click on shit.
Hey.
So, Samuel Wyson says it's been years since he's had to. It's easier to get your friends you hang out with to start playing than to look for gamers that you don't already know. Yeah, that's fair.
And two, running an online game, I can just, the friends that I used to play with, which most of them, don't want to play online, but there's still a couple, 3 that I can bring in online.
Yeah.
So I know who I'm getting.
Well, I know I kind of talked about my stuff a bit. I know you were talking to me about an adventure you've grown interested in and started reading through. Are you planning on running that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm just I pulled up.
I haven't played that one, so
who is oh boy? Let me see. I'm gonna start watching his live play. Bandits Keep.
I agree, Stan. That's Daniel. I don't know him. I know his channel.
He done an actual play on it on Palace of the Silver Princess, and I haven't started. Hey Mac, I haven't started reading it yet, but I got an idea to how to run both of them, the orange cover and the green cover together.
Yeah, for those that may have missed it, it's Palace of the Silver Princess that James is looking into.
Yeah, the orange one takes. I mean, they both take place in 2 different timelines, because the first one, the orange cover, was recalled on the first day that it was released, because I forget her name, the author of the first one. She put some controversial art in it, where something about a woman was tied up by her own hair, and then there was about 7 or 8 people trying to rip out her clothes, and so
Tenkar just did a video on that about 2 weeks ago, because he does TSR History Tuesdays now.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I need to look that up. I didn't see it.
Yeah, there were 2 things. It was that piece of art that and there is a picture of like a bunch of Ettins, and there's all the heads on the Ettins are like kind of like people around the TSR.
Oh, that's what it was. No, they were TSR.
They're TSR management.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so they recalled it the same day. They're only like 100 copies. I don't have the physical. I got the green copy physical, but I've got the PDFs for the orange and the but it was weird because they redid the adventure, and who was it? Cook who wrote
Mulvey wrote the green one.
And they're in different timelines.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've been doing research and reading what people were talking about, and I kind of I ran it through a couple of posts, and I think I found a way to run both of them together. which is kind of neat. So I don't know yet. I got to sit down and read the modules. But like I told you before, I'm not in a good place with my gaming. I don't know why.
You got to get in a good place.
I know.
You'll be fine. I believe in you.
Yeah.
So,
oh, nice. Yeah.
So that's the one of the two.
Yeah, this one
that they were all upset at. It's almost a little Lamentations-y when you look at it.
It's not really that bad.
There's like but think about 1980, right? Kind of bad for 1980, but yeah, there's like a bunch of little gremlins or goblins or some damn thing around the chick, and then the other one is this one here. So it's the one on the left.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Back in the 80s, though, you'd think that would have just went right on through and they wouldn't have bothered with it because everybody weren't real sensitive and shit back then like they are now.
That might have been too part of like I don't know if the Satanic Panic was starting to kick off, but
and they may have pulled it primarily because of the three-headed Etten.
Yeah.
That might have been the primary reason that they pulled it.
Oh, that's why the management pulled it, but the green one got almost completely remade and redone, new art.
They're just two totally different adventures, though, with the same kind of. I mean, the general story is the same, but they're two totally different adventures.
Which is wild to me that they would do that because.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just redo the exact same adventure, but
just
take
change
out
the pieces of art or change one scene? But like, not even that. Like, it
weren't the way it was written. It was the pictures.
Right, I get that, but this was also the company that had made the Fiend Folio. That there are certain pages in the Fiend Folio that a young teenage Dan quite enjoyed and flipped to quite often. So.
Yeah,
because there's like the Lamia in here and
putting the succubi in there too with the titties.
Succubus with the titties. Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
wasn't the succubus in there with the titties? That needs to be the tagline for your channel now. So, yeah, there we go. The Lamia Noble.
Really? Oh, the Lamia. That's what I'm thinking of. Well,
let's get us both banned.
Which demon has like 8 arms?
The Marilith. The Marilith is also.
Didn't that one have titties too?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm thinking off the top of my head. But yeah, that was Monster Manual.
That was Monster Manual, not Fiend Folio. But I mean, there was if you ask me today, like the whole tied up lamentation-y 9 little dwarves around her. I always love this picture.
Yeah.
Great.
That's classic.
That's one of my favorites. Like in any of the old first edition books. Is that picture on page 98? There's some absolutely sick art in this book, though. I love the Fiend Folio. But yeah, so I don't know. It just got pulled primarily because of the.
I think it was the 3-headed Etten because if you're going to show titties in the Monster Manual, and I'm sorry, I don't think it was. And plus, you had adventure modules. The Slave Lord series. So I mean, he was talking about slave. I think it was the 3-headed Etten.
I think it was too.
In the case, it was they say that the orange one was a good. I haven't read it yet, but they say it was the better one of the two. Why didn't you just pull the pictures and reprint it?
You should run it. It'd be fun.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, teddies are great. I agree, Ted.
I absolutely agree. That is. Did you highlight that comment? If you didn't,
no, I didn't.
Well, you know what?
He's trying to get us started.
I want to make sure that gets highlighted on my channel.
Titties are great.
Thank you, Technobabble. I agree.
I love me some titties. Well, what shall we talk about tonight or today?
We got all sorts of stuff. I know you are looking forward to the OSE PDFs releasing here, hopefully in a couple weeks. They were predicting late July, mid to late July initially in the Kickstarter post, but I think there was
Yeah.
an email that said it might be early August. So
And
that'd be
then
cool.
late November for the hardbacks. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in the channel in Discord.
I think we could. So that's a good question. Do you want to do like a solo video on that? Do you want to do a stream where we kind of like research beforehand and like highlight some of the stuff that's different and we both kind of talk about it? Like, how would you want to do that?
What I was thinking is we'll just do it right here. I'm thinking that once we get our PDFs, since we both ordered them, we should get them at the same time.
Yeah.
I think we do a local video or recording, me and you, and that way, because we're not going to get as much covered if we're doing a live stream. And
Correct.
I think,
and it might be long too. Also, if there's a lot, we could chunk it up into different videos.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's going to be like 250-ish pages or something. Yeah. So
each book is going to be, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So,
plus, did you order the demonic grimoire?
Of course.
Good. See, we got to kind of go through that a little bit too.
What do you think
But
I am?
want to do OSC, huh?
What do you think I am? Some sort of peasant that doesn't buy books?
Oh, I didn't know if you was wanting to get that or not.
I like OSC.
Huh?
I like OSC, and honestly, like of like the types of books in general, I do love reading books for systems, but monster books are wonderful. I love monster books because especially if you're playing OSE, Swords and Wizardry, Hyperborea, AD&D 1E, 2E, ODD, like you can, for the most part, just plug and play those in. Hell, even Shatterdark.
Yeah.
So,
I think what we can do is we could start a review and do, I don't know, we'll discuss it. We're probably going to have to break it up, but I think it'd be kind of neat when we do a first time view.
Oh, like a first reaction?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll still be skimming over it for the most part, like, all right, next page. And then just, find, a lot of the stuff is going to be, stuff that we already have. So it's going to be kind of like touching on the new stuff. That's what we really want to look at. Or we can do comprehensive reviews and break it up into 2 or 3 videos per book.
Yeah.
But we'd have to be Johnny on the spot with the videos where we can release them bam, bam, bam.
Well, luckily that is a giant ass horsefly. So I have ways to automatically analyze PDFs and see what the differences are.
And have to figure out how I got to get it to where probably what I'll do is when we do the recording, I'll download it and then the recording and upload it to my Google Drive where you can download it and upload it on your channel too.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
We can both put it on both of our channels. So, yeah.
We could also just like
Omenal. That's a new name. Good to see
Omenal around. That's first play online because we cannot get local players' schedules to match up for an in-person game. That's true, especially for people that have kids because the weekends tend to disappear.
I have been tempted to go down there to the, because I live in a 55 and older community, right? That's a gated community. And
I need to pause you for 1 second. Sorry, I've got to answer this one.
Sure.
Dan, never go full condor. Shellback, I could lay on the ground in the middle of a highway, have a semi run over my head, squish it, and I'd still have a higher IQ than Condor.
How did Condor get brought up?
I have no idea. I don't know what brought that on, but
what kind of damn
I don't know. Shellback said
retard. Oh my god.
Anyway, you were saying
dumbest, stupidest motherfucker I've ever met. Anyway, well, I mean, I got to get my 2 cents in. Hey, Condor, you can suck it right here, big boy. All right. Anyway, What was that? Oh, yeah, I live in a 55 and older community, so
Yeah.
right here close to the villages. But I have been half tempted to go. He has a way to quickly scam people. But I've been half tempted to fix up a nice little paper and stick it up down there on a whatever bulletin board we have down there, and see if anybody plays. But then I take a risk of getting run out of the damn community because satanic demon worshiper, and so I don't know if I want to do that or not.
So to Shellback's point, he said, and we're quickly scanning PDFs. I do. It's called Python because I've been coding for over, at this point, 35 years of my life. So for those curious, it's called, there's a PDF Python library that you can use to convert PDFs to text and extract all the text to them. So it makes it very, very easy to mechanically compare if you're curious. So, but yeah, I agree with Stan here. You should check it out. I'll bet you there's some gamers around. Especially dude, 55 and plus. Honestly, that's the prime age for old school gamers, dude. You just got to go out there and try to find them.
Yeah, but I don't know if because like I say, I don't want to get run out of my damn the place that I live.
How would you get run out?
Yeah, he's a Satan worshiper, and you know how some old people don't understand what D&D is, and
James, it's not 1984 anymore.
Yeah, but these people were born in 1920, so
you're in a 100+ community, is what you're saying. I think if you go out there and you try, I think you would be pleasantly surprised. I'll bet you could have a good in-person group rolling in 2 or 3 months.
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, but I'm legit one of the younger ones in this community. Really, everybody seems like they're in their late 60s, early 70s. So I don't know. We'll see.
I can fly to Orlando, and I'll be your wingman because I can talk to anybody. That's my consultant job at work. I'll just be like, all right, old fogies. I've got this old fogey over here that wants to play some D&D, but he's too shy to ask. Let's do it.
I don't know. I mean, my core players from Waycross has been bitching at me. What are we gonna do? We want to play some games. I know. Just hang tight. I got you.
Are these the guys that couldn't commit to the game that you were trying to run and schedule?
No, they were the main ones that were committing. You have kids get to know the parents with the kids and the same activities start hanging out. The kids get to know them, watch a few games, hang out, and a gaming game.
I was gonna say everybody, not everybody.
Read this comment. Medicine break
gaming game of 6 55+ gamers. Medicine breaks every 90 minutes, and there's 5 artificial joints and 3 new hips to the table.
Oh Lord, have mercy, Shell.
I love it.
Well, what were you saying now? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Well, no, you're good. No, Thursday at Greg is in his 50s. His buddy Mario is in his 50s. There's another guy there named Scott who is in his 50s. Then I'm 41. I'll be 42 in a month. And then there were 2 guys that were in their 30s. So it's a good group, varied age groups.
And my buddy was telling me what I need to do is when I start working on my next game, when I do find my happy spot again, is take me a notepad and my books and go down there and sit in the clubhouse at a table over there in the corner somewhere and just work on my game and see who walks over and is like, what's that?
You know what you do? Work on your game, but bring your DM screen and put the DM screen up, because if people see it, they'll come over and ask. It's like a little advertisement.
I'm going to think on that.
Yeah.
Might do something like that.
You know what's going to be funny? You're going to do this. You're going to wind up finding some nice Gen X lady who's going to be on this TV. Then you're going to get married.
Wait, which are the Gen Xers?
You.
Oh, my. Well, I ain't seen none in everybody. And you know something? I told my mom the other day when I went to go buy groceries. I'm like, what the hell is it? What's up in Florida where same idea of wearing? Oh yeah, I could wear my D&D shirt too.
Yeah.
Bam.
Dude, I get like I wear my D&D shirts all the time because I'm a giant nerd and I don't care. But like I get comments all the time. I'm like, oh, you play D&D? And then I'll usually make a joke about, yeah, not 5th edition. James had to turn his camera off because he's not wearing pants. Just for those at home that are curious as to why it's now just me on screen. Luckily for James, I can talk to myself and you guys in chat. So what we got here from Mr. No One of Consequence? They'll either be curious about the game or recognize from when they played 40 years ago. Yep, I agree. I think you should definitely do that. Whoa, and he's back.
I thought I shut the stream down.
What'd you do? Close the window?
Yeah, close the fucking window. So that means if you're in it, we could have streamed yesterday.
Yeah. Oh well.
Well, you could have.
Honestly, my sister was in town visiting from Texas, and I'd rather spend the time with her. So
now back when I was saying, yeah, I could wear my D&D shirt down there.
Yeah. Roger wears them constantly. I wear them constantly, and I get questions all the time, dude. They're like, oh, you play D&D? Yep.
What was I went up here to hit another tab to look something up.
Shellback gave you $2 for the gym shorts fund because when you went dark, I figured you turned your camera off because you didn't stand up because you're not wearing pants.
No, I tabbed out. Thank you, Shell. Yeah, I mean, ain't no gym shorts. I can't get my leg up that high.
This is funny, Samuel, because I have been like the random 4th or the random 3rd in a group and talk to people, and D&D tends to come up because when you're making small talk, they'll usually be like, oh, what do you do outside of golf? And I'll be like, oh, I play a bunch of D&D and other games. And you'd be surprised how often you get some golfers that are also nerds, at least in my experience. Yep. Gary Con badges did go on sale today. I got mine. I tried to get a gold badge. They sold out in under a second. But so I have my silver. I booked the Fairfield just as a backup hotel in case the actual Grand Geneva resort rooms are either too expensive or sell out instantaneously.
How many people you think will show up at this one?
Gary Con is usually about 3,000 to 3,500. Nice. It's busy. It's full. Some of the rooms get loud. Some of the rooms get hot. It is still fun.
Yeah.
The one thing I would say about, and I know you hate planes, but if you wanted to come up, you get content for the channel. Plus, you could fly into O'Hare. O'Hare has a direct to literally everywhere, and you wouldn't have to rent a car because I could just pick you up.
Yeah, I mean, I probably won't be going to any cons this year. I'm just trying to get everything settled here. But next year, I'm probably going to be planning some trips out of state to cons where I can just drive and stay up there for a week, or however long. So yeah, I'm looking at it. Like I say, it's just this year is going to be rough because I got all kinds of shit I got to get done. And
I get it. Yeah, it's next year in March. So just FYI. So Technobabble is going to be running 6 games. I'm going to be running at least 4. You guys might be shocked to find this out, but I'm probably going to run some Hyperborea. What do you think?
It ain't so.
Yeah. So I don't play golf, but I do support workplace morale care trips. That's funny. You should come to CNY, James.
It's a rough trip.
Don't drive, just fly.
Nah, just not a. I see somebody tagging me in something.
Yeah, you stopped flying after the crash of the USS Shenandoah in 1922.
Well, I mean, the last year or so, we've had some pretty scary damn plane crashes happen, and it's
it's fine.
I mean, I've flew overseas before multiple times, 8 and 16-hour flights and shit. Now, here we go. Don't be starting on the James shit.
Yeah, I also dislike airports. Flying itself isn't that big a deal.
Yeah.
I fly for work occasionally. So my trick is when I book, economy class, I always book the main plus or whatever, so I can get the extra legroom. Because if you don't, it's like $80 each way, which is stupid. And then every now and again, you'll realize that it's only about $80 to $100 to upgrade to first class, and that's totally worth it if the flight's more than 2 hours. Was that the flight when you stormed Normandy, James? I enjoy this James's old segment that is starting to develop on the Saturday afternoon show.
Wait, who is that?
That's Roger.
Okay, all right, Roger. keep
See,
on. Yes,
we're trying to get Roger on the Friday show. By the way, do you want to tell them what we're going to start calling this one?
This one, Grumpy Old Grognards, or the Grumpy Old Grognards show. I don't know yet. I hadn't really thought much about it.
He really likes the word grognard because he's old, because he stormed Normandy back in 1940.
I mean, we're all grognards, so why not be, something when I'm 59, be 56. You're still a young cat. I remember when I was 55.
James, you're 59.
I'll be 60 in
baby.
We were in October.
Yeah, you gotta go out there and do it.
Yeah, I know.
Grumps and the grognards. I love it. Screenshotting.
Oh my God.
Shell, I love you. You're a beautiful man. You're shipping that.
Jesus Christ.
Putting it in the chat. You know what? I'm just gonna post it to random channels on James's Discord.
Don't get them started.
Too late. Already started. Can't stop, won't stop.
Oh,
gas, no brakes. That was beautiful.
There it is.
Thank you so much, Shell. You're a beautiful man. Takato is right. Stan is right that Takato is right. See, James won't know that meme because he doesn't watch on Tuesdays, so we got to fix that.
Do what?
You need to watch Roger's show on Tuesdays.
Yeah, I got it like Tuesday. I don't normally do anything on Tuesdays. What time's it come on?
5 o'clock or 6 o'clock your time.
No. Might be able to look at it. That's for my old bedtime. Yeah.
It's a really good show. They talk about a different topic every week.
I've watched one or two of his in the past, and I enjoyed them. So.
They start off talking about games they played and cool stuff they got in the mail that week, and which I appreciate way more than random mail call videos personally, because I think being able to show off something pretty quick on a live stream, but actually get some discussion around it with your buddies is way more important and more fun and interesting as me, like an audience member, like watching a video where you're like, oh, look, I got this box from drive-thru and I got, Lamentations of the Poop Field, and I got, Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised and all that stuff. So
yeah, I'm checking on my Lulu order, seeing where it's already shipped. Oh, let me see.
And at that realization, Takato, anything I still want to do, I better get after it. I agree. And you don't have to wait till you're old to do that.
Package delivered.
Is it on your porch? Are we about to have a live unboxing on the Saturday afternoon stream? Please remember to turn off your camera in case you're not wearing pants. No, not Lululemon. Lulu, the publishing site where you can print books and buy print-on-demand books.
It just says delivered. I wanted to see where they put it in my mailbox, or because if so, I'd have to drive down there and get it.
So are you actually looking at the USPS tracking number, or are you looking at the shipping partner that Lulu uses? Because Lulu uses a shipping partner to bring it to your local UPS distributor, and then USPS handles the final delivery.
Let's alleviate all that and let me go check my front door.
All right. Well, I will
be right back, guys.
Yeah, you're good. I'll talk to chat in the meantime. So anyone here that didn't watch Roger's stream, 2 of us were on it, 3 of us, if you can count me, I joined late. They started talking about weapons, and I showed off the Gygax World Builder book that has just dozens of pages of medieval armor and weapons, and Gary Gygax's love of medieval weaponry and all the different types of pole arms and knives and swords and different types of armor and pieces of armor. Like I learned what an epaulette is, which I thought was just a pauldron, but apparently it's smaller and different. So it was a grand old time. And I was 20 minutes late to my Tuesday night game because of it, because I was having so much fun talking to those guys. And then after I ran the game and Tales of the Valiant fucked up in Foundry again because they released an update for version 14, but they never bothered to test it. Turns out if you target an enemy and try to attack, it crashes. And if you click level up on a character sheet, it zeroes out the character sheet. So that was lame. But he's back. Is it here?
Shit, no. It's down there at the clubhouse in the mailbox.
Well, how far away is that?
Well,
thank you, Stan. It was great being on the show. I love hanging out with you guys. I like you guys more than my geographically convenient friends, and I don't care if they see this.
Well,
Jeff, I love you. And John and Kevin and Tim and Mike. You're all beautiful people. But yeah, my buddies are actually, one of my buddies, Jeff, has been running a pirate Borg lately. He's really getting into it. And he's actually thinking of becoming a harbor master and running games for Limithron at conventions, which would be kind of cool. Pirate Borg's fun.
It's killing me. I got to go get it.
Go get it. I'll entertain him. How long is it going to take?
Okay, you're going to have to dance or something. It'll take like 5 minutes. I can get on the golf cart and put it in high gear.
Are you going to put pants on before you go?
Well, yeah.
Really?
Damn, I hate going down there.
Go.
All right,
entertain people.
Don't nobody go nowhere.
Nobody's going to go nowhere.
I'm even going to leave my camera up.
Do it. That'll be fun.
I'll be back.
Oh, saw your underwear.
That's okay.
I love that crazy old man. Chicago, the Field Museum, yes, has a fantastic. You said had. I hope it's still there. Oh, Manal. I haven't been to the Field Museum in a long time, but they do have a fantastic gallery of medieval weapons and armor. It's great. And Roger, if Jason ever goes to Chicago, I'll have to go because I know he loves that very, very much. So 3 hours, and Roger was right to start with a D8 damage is a D8 damage. The rest is not relevant to the game. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Shellback, I agree. You don't have to worry about updates if you use VTTs. But my the game I run on Tuesdays for my buddies are all my friends that I've played World of Warcraft with for many, many years. And they are both A, heavy video game nerds, and B, they learned under 5e and watching Critical Role. And I ran many years ago, back in 2019, the first campaign they ever did. We were running in Forgotten Realms. We got to about level 11. We played through Classic Vanilla twice a week. And then once Burning Crusade came out, we stopped playing. It kind of fell by the wayside. But then about a year and a half ago, I started up another game in Tales of the Valiant because I'd kickstarted it. And I was like, oh, let's try this, see if it's different. And I like Tales of the Valiant well enough. It's still, they're level 10 now. And it's still kind of suffering from the effects of the 5e game and the spells starting at level 4 and level 5 especially just being very, very powerful. And after the VTT system issues that we've had, because it started in April when Foundry 14 came out, the version 13 of Tales of the Valiant was really not supported very often and not updated very often. So we were playing some other stuff for a while. And unfortunately, we decided now that there's a release to try it, and there's still a lot of issues. So the game will continue. I'm going to port them over to something else. I'm kind of bouncing around. I kind of want to do Hyperborea, but it stops at 12. So I might do Castles and Crusades or maybe Swords and Wizardry. So I'll figure it out. Omenal, I like Pirate Borg, especially with the artwork. I agree. I also think that Pirate Borg is the best of the Borgs because it is the best game and you can actually read it, unlike Morkborg, which I can't read. In order to read Morkborg, I had to download the no art version, which is stupid. You should be able to read a game book because reading is important. It is going to take him about 10 minutes to find his pants. I hope he just says he just gives up on the pants and just coasts on down to the clubhouse in his boxer shorts. And if anyone asks, he'll just say that, it's a swimsuit or something. So Techno is from Chicago. Do you still live in Chicago, Techno, or have you moved on to elsewhere to perhaps a free state that does not hate its citizens? At least he wasn't wearing a hospital gown when he got up. That would be funny too. I agree, Roger. Pirate Borg is definitely the best done Borg by a country mile. I am looking forward to Ragnaborg, though. I backed that. I'm curious to see how that. It's been in development for a while. I know it should be coming out soon. I actually met the lady. I can't remember her name, but she was at GaryCon. I talked to her for a bit. She was very cool. The lady that's doing Ragnaborg. Let's see. Shellback's planning on using Mapui. So that's the infinite white space drawing board, right, Shell? I haven't used it, but I'm intrigued by it. Gary WP. Hello, Gary. James will be back. He went to go pick up some mail because his Lulu order is here. Is Tales of the Valiant a better version of 5e? Yes. Tales of the Valiant is better than 5e. They did a lot of work to they got rid of all of the feats that break 5e, the things like sharpshooter and two-handed weapon master and like all the -5 +10. And those are gone. They still kind of exist, but they're toned down. And they also changed it so every feat is a half feat. And every time you take a feat, you get to pick one of your attributes that bump up by +1. So that helps. So the monsters are a lot better. They added a mechanic called Doom for the DM, where based on your player's proficiency bonus, you as the DM essentially have Doom number of per combat and it can be rerolls, it can be have the monster make a free attack, it can be monster automatically turns a miss into a hit. Did you get it already?
How long was I gone?
I don't know. I was talking to the chat. It didn't seem like that long. Well done.
Well,
yes, that is Cold Press's rule set. I do love the Dark Caribbean. I think it's very fun. It reminds me of if anyone played Savage Worlds, there was a setting called 50 Fathoms that was kind of similar. Swords and Wizardry is the way to go. I agree with you, Samuel. I think I'm leaning towards Swords and Wizardry over CNC because it's better by a lot. Oh, Techno is currently north of Tampa Bay. Rats, I was hoping you're still here. I could start up a in-person game. The box set is incredible. I agree, Chaos.
I got to read up on I got those 3 CNC books. I got to do some reading.
I'll just leave this one up here.
Not CNC, but Swords and Wizardry. Is it Swords and Wizardry? Yeah, Swords and Wizardry.
Well, you started reading it. How much of it have you read?
Well, I haven't had time to. I ain't even had time to read my own damn books. So,
yeah, thank you, Techno Babylon Roger, Erica Lowe. She was very sweet. So Shellback timed you. You were gone 6 minutes.
She'll time me. Ooh-wee.
Got your blue home. Nice.
Oh.
Is that the apprentice rules?
Yes.
I didn't bother with the apprentice. I just bought the journeyman rules because everything in apprentice is in journeyman.
I wish the apprentice was hardback like the journey.
That's the other reason I didn't buy it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you get the adventure?
No.
Hmm.
I have it in PDF, but I didn't get the I just wanted the core books.
Yeah, my blue home showed up like 2 days ago. I flipped through it a little bit, but I haven't done I'm collecting a lot of information on a lot of these OSR systems for what's going to be a video series on my channel. Because my channel is going to be awesome, and all 3 people that watch it are going to enjoy my particular breed of autism.
It'll be awesome when you start uploading videos.
I loaded up one. It did pretty well, I think. I don't know. I don't look at analytics because I don't care.
I didn't even look. Let's go look.
You never watched the video? I did an interview with the guy that
I watched half of it, and something came up, and I had to leave the house.
Yeah, no, that was fun. I interviewed Corey Walden, who is the designer that created the Anthropophagy of Zambala module, which is an awesome module. I'm running it on Mondays, and it's like a 30-ish minute interview. It was a lot of fun. So
263 views. Look at you.
is that a lot?
Well, it's double your subscriber count. So yeah.
Oh, yay. So video 2 is going to be, and I feel bad because Roger just released a how to create a Shadow Dark character video, but I did a same thing for Hyperborea. So going through Hyperborea, but I go through all 6 character creation methods. I look at like the background tables and how to determine your race and all that kind of stuff. So
I made my BX, which I mean, anything that you do on BX, Tinkar's probably already done it. So
well, I'm sure there's somewhere on YouTube, like there's not a lot of Hyperborea videos. I know Captain Courageous did some Hyperborea stuff years ago, but there's not really much, at least not much that pops up with some simple searches that's recent. So but it's also honest,
there's not as much OSE content on YouTube as I thought there would be.
I think the most popular OSE video is a video, I forget who did it, but it's a video of explaining what all the different versions of OSE are and how you should go about buying it.
Yeah.
The dude
but those are like years old.
Yeah, because then he goes into like the box set versus the books and everything.
Yep. I mean, as far as new content,
he never did, Merce. I made a joke while you were gone that you were going to give up on finding your pants and just drive there in your boxers. And Merce said you should just claim dementia. And Shellback said, "Sir, you need to wear pants." Waffles.
This is what happens when I'm away, huh?
Yeah.
I got y'all.
But you know what? There wasn't dead air. The chat was engaged. So, but yeah. So video number 2 coming out on, I think, Tuesday. And I've got some ideas for future videos, and I'm going to start expanding from Hyperborea into like system stuff, because when I was on Roger's show about a week or 2 ago, I started randomly doing word counts of different systems to see like how many words there were, because we were talking about like Shadow Dark and how if the font size and the font kerning and spacing was normal, it'd be like a 80-page book or something like that. So I was looking into that. Edgelord King, what am I smoking? I am smoking
again. And hey, Edge.
Hey, let's see if this works. It might not. Is a Clark and Sheffield, which is the corner intersection that Wrigley Field is on. So that's good. And it was on special. Buy 5 for $25, so I bought 5.
You do, Sam.
What did Sam say?
We talk shit when you hear, and if it's any consolation.
That's not Sam. That's Craig.
Whoop! Who was that? Oh, I thought Sam. Oh, I was saying. I don't know. I'm about half blind.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got Samuel Weisen up top. It said Blue Home is great.
I thought it said Samuel. I'm sorry, Merce. Which, I mean, I don't know his real name, so
it's Craig. He's a good dude.
I still wish we had a damn community for second edition. Man, I like second edition.
I like second edition too.
I did my video on it, and
no one watched it.
Thought it would have done well, but didn't get the hits on it. And it kind of threw off my damn algorithm too when I did it. Go back when I would see peaked. Right. That's what we were talking about. They're years old.
Yeah.
But you're not a. Then Shadow Dark came out, and everybody's like, ooh, and something about how Shadow Dark has a tinge of 5e, like a feel to it or something. I don't know. I've never messed with Shadow Dark.
You should try it. Shadow Dark's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know if it's Dominican. Yeah. So Omanal, the Hyperborea module for Foundry, has some decent videos. It does. Thurian Knight over on the Hyperborea Discord is the guy that does that. He makes the system. He's also working on a proper official compendium for Hyperborea. That's going to have all the art and everything in it. So that should be coming out soon. So that'll be really cool. But very nice guy. You know, he's very receptive to feedback and very communicative in the VTT channel, which is nice.
I mean, it's a good system, Edge. Me and Dan was just talking about this. Like 5e players that are sick of 5e that are like, we're moving down to the OSR. I think out of all the OS, and I classify second edition as the end of the OSR systems. Out of all the OSR systems, I think that they would like second edition with all the splat books and source books and kits and everything, because it's rules heavy and it would give them a 5e feel.
Yeah. Samuel seems to agree with you that the 2e fan base tended to move forward. I did. I was a 1e, 2e kid. Played a shitload of 2e. And still my favorite of the TSR systems. Like these days, I think I like, if I had to pick one, I would pick 1e over 2e.
I don't know. I
well,
know.
Here's why. I think I like 1e a lot, and you can play a 2e setting in 1e with no problem.
Yeah.
And 1e had a bit more uniqueness to it.
I think, I mean, and I was Gygaxian raised, and I will never speak ill of Gary, but I think, and I hate to praise anything from which second edition started with TSR. So,
yeah.
I just think second edition is a more rounded system, a better rounded system.
I think,
I mean, I love personally, like the video that I did, I personally love how they capped Fireball and Lightning Bolt and shit at 10D. I like that. That way you don't have, you know, walking nuclear warheads running around dungeons, you know?
Yeah.
And I dig that.
No, I mean, that's fine. I actually like that about 1e, that it scales up pretty much infinitely, because with your caster level for like Fireball and Lightning Bolt and everything, I think that's better design. I understand the cap, but realistically, you know, most of the time it would take years to get to the upper teens and the 20s, and if you're doing it legitimately. So Mac actually just broke down and bought some 2e books last week. The DMG, the PHB, Priest, Paladin, Fighter, Thief, Wizard Guide books. And the Castle book is excellent. Actually,
yes.
2e has some fantastic evergreen books that are still amazing today. The Encyclopedia Magica books, there's 4 of them, have every magic item at the time they were printed, from OD&D, Holmes, BX, AD&D 1E, AD&D 2E, and the Dragon magazines and the Dungeon magazines and all the adventures up to the time that they were published in the mid-90s. They are phenomenal books.
Right there.
Yep. 2E had the best settings because it had Dark Sun.
I mean, I don't know. And I agree with Adventure Dark and Deep. I don't know if it's better. I think, I mean, and I see what Joseph did with it, with, you know, with the abbreviations AD&D.
Yeah,
I see what he did. I think it's better formatted. I don't know. It was just, to me, Adventures Dark and Deep. It's a good system. It was just, it was a little underwhelming. I read the core books. It was just, I felt like I was reading I felt like I was reading a polished first edition core rulebook.
Yeah,
it just didn't.
I mean, he added a bunch of stuff to it.
Not a lot. Not enough to really be like, oh shit, look at this.
So if you go beyond the core books and you look into like Swords of Wuxia and all the books of the Book of Lost Tables and the Cthulhu book, those are really cool books. I agree, Edgelord. Edgelord is right.
I do too. I love the old first and second edition Forgotten Realms.
Yeah, I agree with Omen. I like the supplements for Planescape. The one bad thing about Planescape is it gave us tieflings, which are now everywhere, and
only if you allow them into your campaign.
Yeah,
but I know what you're saying though.
Stan agrees. If he's going to run any of them, it'd be Adventures Dark and Deep. That's fair. I do have the adventure. I have all of the Book of Lost, whatever, and I have the PDFs. The only reason I haven't bought the actual physical books for the Adventures Dark and Deep core book and the Bestiary is because I don't trust a drive-through RPG pod that's like 500 pages long.
Yeah.
I don't have confidence that it will survive and last.
Yep. I mean, it won't take it long before it falls apart in your hands. I have a question though. Like we're talking about systems like Adventures Dark and Deep.
Okay.
Do we classify that in the OSR genre?
Absolutely.
I mean, even though it's a new system?
OSR doesn't necessarily mean it has to be an old system. I tend to consider it as something that's, compatible with the original systems and that you could run like the TSR modules in without changing it, and then it counts. So Dragon Slayer isn't new, but that's an OSR system.
I guess I've always looked at the older systems that I've played as just classic D&D instead of. There's a difference between classic D&D and the OSR.
Yeah, I agree. Classic D&D is just OS, just old school.
Yeah, old school. But yeah, I've always and probably until the time I started this YouTube channel, I used to just call it classic D&D. The classic systems.
I agree. Weapon speed and auto combat does suck.
Yeah, that's one thing about 2E I didn't really care for. Where it
oh, he said in 1E.
Was it in 1E too?
Yeah. Well, weapon speed's kind of a pain in the butt. But I see where Gary was going with it.
I miss the spellcasting speeds too.
Casting speeds were important.
I like the spellcasting speeds because it added more realism to the spellcasting, because some spells take a while. Some spells take a whole damn turn in their offensive spells. I enjoyed those. So, and first and second edition both ran them. So, I dig that. I'm all up on that. I'm just, out of all the OSR systems, I don't know if I would say, I'm OSE for sure, but second edition is just at the very top for me.
Well, the nice thing though is what systematically do you like most about 2E? Is there like something in particular?
The first thing is it's better formatted than AD&D. Way better formatted.
Yeah, but no, system wise, do you like the non-weapon proficiencies and weapon proficiencies?
Yes,
do you like the classes? Yeah,
I enjoyed Thaco.
Yeah, but you can play Descending AC with Thaco and OSE just fine.
Oh yeah, of course, man. But I'm just talking about as a core rule. Yeah.
Merce likes the 3E Forgotten Realms set, which was good. My problem with the Forgotten Realms is every time the edition went forward and they advanced the timeline, I feel like it got dumber.
What edition was it where they totally screwed up the whole damn the setting and had to do 100-year time jump to fix it?
So with 4th edition, they came out with the Spell Plague.
And then the Sundering,
which pissed off all of the authors, and like Ed Greenwood and Paul Kemp and Ari Salvatore basically revolted against WotC because they had established storylines with established characters, and then WotC was like, "Oh, it's 100 years in the future." It's like, well, my guy's a human, so he's dead.
The Spell Plague didn't move it forward 100.
No, you're right. It was the second Sundering. That was with the move to 5th edition. But
they're like, we're going to fix it with the Sundering.
Yeah.
So you mean we're going to jump everything 100 years in the future, and every race or every person that wasn't an elf or a long living race is dead. That's your fix for that. I think the spell really. Some people say that Forgotten Realms lost its way when the time of troubles.
I agree, Edgelord. Yes. Adventures Dark and Deep skills are better than 2E skills. The other system that does skills and proficiencies better than 2E is Axe. Axe has a proficiency system, and the proficiencies are divided up into general and class specific, and it's done very, very well. Hey, Basco, how's it going, buddy? But the skill system in Adventures Dark and Deep is very well done.
No, I mean, I agree. You know, Adventures Dark and Deep was well done. It just, I don't know. It just didn't bring anything to the table that really excited me, you know, that was different from everything that we've already had. So I don't know. I mean, yeah, it had new mechanics and such that he added into it. I don't know. I really can't explain it. It just, I don't know. I'll probably never play that system. It's just, I'd rather play AD&D.
Yeah.
So
I played 2E for the first time this year, and honestly, didn't see the hype it gets. For me, it was the settings. The settings were really cool.
did you use all the splat books though, or was it just run out?
When we grew up, we only selectively used splat books, but we were all young and like had to cut
we
for
used all
money.
of
No, that would be insane to me.
They weren't really that bad once. I mean, you know, you had to read through everything, but and once you got familiar with everything, it wasn't really that bad.
Yeah, it did have a lot of options compared to 1E. It cleaned up a lot of the ambiguities. I agree. The books are just laid out better. They present the information more cleanly.
Yeah. I think the 2E, they fixed a lot of broken mechanics that 1E had, and I like that.
So Samuel's more of a Dave Arneson guy. I appreciate both. But Arneson was more open to make up rules and do your own thing.
Yeah.
And Gygax did try to have a rule for everything, but part of the reason for that is back in the day, there was a lot of tournament play going on, and he was trying to standardize the game for the tournament play. So I get it.
Yeah, I get it too, but
yeah,
so many AD&D first edition adventures were tournament play modules, and you really had to do a lot of tweaking to get them to run smoothly in a non-tournament format, you know.
Mm-hmm. The settings for 2E are great.
Let's see, Ravenloft,
Spelljammer, Dark Sun, Forgotten Realms, Dragonlance, Grey.
No. I'm talking about settings that came out with
as for 2E.
Okay. Spelljammer and Ravenloft for sure.
Ravenloft existed beforehand.
Spelljammer,
Spelljammer, Dark Sun being the best one. Yeah. Birthright was really cool.
Which they did re-release Forgotten Realms in a sense with second edition rules.
Alkadim, Planescape.
Oh, Planescape. Yep.
Hey, Mike, how's it going, buddy?
That was a second edition rule. Here at IDM. Welcome, brother.
Edgelord, I'm waiting for the Arduin box set. He was going to be running it with Greybox, Forgotten Realms, and Adventures Dark and Deep. That's cool. I just ordered my new Arduin box set, the Harbinger edition, because that email just went out to Kickstarter backers with the code to get it at a discount. So I'm very much looking forward to that because I think Arduin's cool.
I mean, in my opinion, there is no other system except Greybox Forgotten Realms.
Edgelord is right that Decado is right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was doing a Coke run in GTA and that went sideways. I already have the Wizards and Priest Compendiums. Those are also great books.
Yes.
Yeah. It's funny. I've had mine since I was a kid. And the only one, so I lost a bunch of books when I was away at college. And I know I've mentioned this before, but they're at home in my parents' house. We had a half basement, a lot of rain, sump pump went out, flood. And I lost a ton of Magic the Gathering cards. Enough Magic the Gathering cards that if I had them today, I wouldn't have a mortgage payment. And I lost a bunch of books.
Here's a fun fact. I cashed out and this is the gospel now. When I got out of Magic the Gathering, I was competing professionally years ago. I cashed out. I liquidated my whole collection selling singles on tcgplayer.com, where you can set up a store account.
Yep.
And list your singles. I made and I sold my MTGO, my Magic the Gathering, when they changed the format of it, which just made me so mad. I sold my online for $2,000 for my online account. I made just over $30,000 off my entire paper Magic the Gathering collection.
That is sick.
I made a fortune.
My beautiful wife is refilling my coffee here in the garage because she's awesome and I love her. And now that it's on the internet forever, you're wonderful.
Your daughter found a new TV show. It's great.
What is it?
The Spikey's Adventures. It's on Disney Plus.
Oh, my daughter's obsessed with Spider-Man and we don't know why. Something must have happened to daycare because now all she wants to do is watch Spider-Man. It's kind of funny. RPG Gen Exile, hello. I never played Birthright. I always wanted to.
I got some Birthright
somewhere. And I know it focuses heavily on like domain play and everything, but when we were young, I was really into Dark Sun and Dragonlance, and my buddy Pat was very much into Forgotten Realms. So those were kind of the ones that we had. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry, Vince. So same thing happened to me. Lost in WG Star Wars books, my MTG cards. Yeah. So I lost a shitload of my 1 ebooks. I lost a shitload of my 2 ebooks. My Encyclopedia Magicas and all of my Wizard Spell Compendium survived, and books 1 and 2 of the Pre-Spell Compendium survived. And then on a whim last summer, I kind of got a bug up my ass. It was bothering me that I didn't have the 3rd one, so I went to go. It took me forever to find a copy of Pre-Spell Compendium 3 that was under $300. It was insane.
Damn.
They go for so much.
Yeah. eBay?
Actually, I wound up finding it on half price books for like $160. So I snapped it up.
Nice.
Uh-huh.
I haven't ever looked on that. You have to drop that link in Discord for me where I can go check it out.
HPB.com.
I'm not going to remember that. I'm old. Put it in Discord.
Okay, I'll put it in Discord. But yeah, half price books and Abe books are both worth checking out for used books. It's rare, but they do come up from time to time. And they're not like at the Noble Knight FU prices usually.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, Mac.
Yeah.
Not a thing. You were doing it right too. When are y'all going to start the movie? Actually, now that I've reformatted that laptop in there, I'm going to start running them on my laptop where I don't have to be right here. And I ordered my 10-foot or 15-foot coax cable, or whatever they're called, Ethernet cable. It should be here tomorrow. So that way I don't have any kind of latency on the movies. And so soon. Probably gonna do Willow next.
Oh God.
We done back Conan the Barbarian last time, and a lot of fun.
It is a Clark and Sheffield, Mike. The
Clark
cigar shop by me had a deal of 5 for $25, so I bought 5. And one's about to go. And depending on how long we hang out, I might light up a second because I can. Because it's the weekend and I'm a grown man and I can do that. I find myself wondering this as well, Mac. I've been thinking about 3E a lot. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. It's because I'm talking to Roger. We had a ton of fun with 3E, especially like late high school, but definitely in college. We played a shitload of 3.5 in college. And hey, you got a new member.
Thank you. Welcome to the family.
But 3E had some very cool stuff come out for it, especially my beloved Rappanathic, the best Mega Dungeon ever created. And we played that a lot. So I've kind of wondered, like, I know 3E falls apart, and I remember Codzilla, for those that don't know, in the forums in the early 2000s, that was Cleric or Druidzilla, because 3E definitely falls apart in the upper teens. But there's a version of 3E called E6, I think, where you stop at level 6, and then every time you gain 1,000 experience points after that or something like that, or it might be 10,000, you get to pick a new feat as a way of playing. And I would really like to try that.
Yeah, Rappanathic was really good. Really good.
Edgelord is right that I am right. Rappanathic is amazing. It is the single best Mega Dungeon ever.
Yeah, Red Sonja's on the list too. We'll get to them, guys. I promise. Cross my heart and all that. Pinky promise. I promise.
Yeah, and that's just it. I remember having a ton of fun up until about level 10 to 11. But once, and like, it was cool to kind of build towards like unlocking a prestige class. But I mean, when we were in college, right, everybody was buying books and like, oh, I'm playing this and I'm using that. So now, as a grown up, I'd be much more reserved about which books I allowed, but I would like to give 3 another shake at some point. 3.5, more than 3, but maybe I'll run that at some point. But I have plans. What are you doing? You clicking stuff?
Who?
You. You said, oh, geez. Oh, Fire and Ice is a great movie, too. You got to play that one at some point.
Oh, yeah. I got that, too.
3rd edition is when Gary started playing. Yeah, it was 1E, 2E, Beckme weird hybrid for me. Started with Beckme, played that for a summer. And they're like, well, this is basic. Obviously, we're smart. We should play advanced. And then I had some 1E books that I got from my mom's coworker. And we obviously mixed in a bunch of 2E stuff. So we kind of had a Franken system.
I
agree, Omen. That's why.
Oh, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, that's why I like games that stop at like the 12 to 14 range.
Yeah, I think the only time that I really, I've, like I say, in 49 plus years of playing, I've had 3 games that went to level 8. I have 2 games that went to 18 and 1 that went to 20. The 2 18s were AD&D first edition, and the 20 was second edition. And I think the only one that I really super enjoyed high level gameplay in was the second edition one.
Yeah.
I don't know. AD&D felt like it should have stopped around 14 to 16, at the most, depending on what adventure you run.
Yeah.
If you go all the way through the GDQ and on all that, you'll some of your group will be around 16.
Well, you got to remember too, second edition had published adventures for like characters in the 30s.
First edition had the Bloodstone. What first edition had Bloodstone?
Did it? Was that first? Yeah, that was first. Yeah, so first edition had some too, but like second edition had more.
Up to 100, which was ridiculous. I'm like, why would what's the point behind that? So I've always, the adventure. I have all 4 of them. All the adventures are really good. They're good adventures. But you don't need to run them damn things at that high level. You could reformat all 4 of those for 16 to 18th level.
Yeah. So Mega Dungeon play is best for high levels. I like mid-level Mega Dungeons. I like Mega Dungeons that are like, maybe mid-level that, you can start kind of like the 4 or 5 range, and then it takes you to the higher levels.
I've always wanted to run a Mega Dungeon. I've never in my life run a Mega Dungeon.
Ever?
Not a real, like, Undermountain. I would love to run Undermountain.
But get on it, bud. You ain't getting any younger.
That's a massive and the damn maps are so flipping big. They don't fit on the Roll20 battle map page that well. So, but to me, because Undermountain is awesome because you've got entire cities and stuff up there. Mm-hmm. It's not just a dungeon crawl. So, but yeah, I've always wanted to run an Undermountain. I've just never got around to it. And 2, if I'd have had a group like the core players that I still retain now, they don't particularly like Mega Dungeons. So I never got around to running them. I didn't have the right group for it.
It's a different play style. I think you'd have to have players that are kind of invested in it. Like you can do Mega Dungeons. There's a comment here. Samuel mentioned that at higher level you get more into domain play, which I agree.
Yeah.
A lot of players don't like domain play. I do. I think domain play is cool. The other thing about domain play is you don't necessarily have to be at a table together.
I'll be right back. Let me get some ice.
And kind of do it like a play-by-post thing or something where you can do it on Discord and, kind of have updates throughout the week or month or whatever. So Edgeler's going to play Undermountain this fall with Adventures Dark and Deep. That's cool. I wish I lived in Buffalo. I'd be in on that. Can you imagine how long a combat would take at 30th level with characters and creatures? Well, the one thing I will say is even if you're 30th level, most of your classes are only gaining 1, 2, or maybe 3 hit points level. So it's not like you have as much hit point bloat as you would in, say, like a 5e game or a 3e game where you have hundreds and hundreds of health. The main game would be great. Players still want to do dungeon exploring. And I think you can do higher level dungeon exploration. It's a different game. I'd rather play a war game with high level than high level domain play. Okay, that's fair. I can see that. I tend to agree. The man himself is coming back. He got his ice.
I have a question on Undermountain.
Sure.
Was any of the supplements for Undermountain ever done in second edition, using second edition, or was it all first edition? I'm not talking about Dungeon of the Mad Mage and all that. The original Undermountain first edition box set, and then all the supplements after. Were any of them ever second edition?
There is a Ruins of Undermountain 2, the deep levels, that is for second edition AD&D.
Nice. Okay. Oh, Omen, you out, man. All right, brother.
Take it easy, Omen. Thanks for stopping by and chatting. You're a good dude.
Yeah, we enjoy having all of you. Chaos Device. Sorry, I didn't acknowledge you, brother. I didn't see you. Welcome, man.
I didn't see him either. I'm sorry, I'm slacking.
So excuse, I'm old.
We got something that Coochie brought up. What are your thoughts on experience pacing and rewarding experience for magic items, since it was discussed?
Oh God!
So for those of you that aren't on Grandpa's
I see what you did there, Coochie.
Coochie is in a game that his buddy is running, and I believe it's BX Coochie. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're like 12 to 15 sessions in, and they're still level 1.
Agile.
Hey, brother Agile, what's up, buddy? He's here for
Good to
Dan and
see
his
you, man.
cigar. So,
Coochie, what system is he running? Clarify that.
I believe it's BX.
I thought it was AD&D, but what system are y'all running that in where you're using?
Yeah, it might be AD&D.
It
doesn't make that big a difference, but there was some, I would say, general, not disbelief, but shock from most of the people on the Discord that someone would play that long and still be level 1. Like me personally, that would drive me nuts.
Yeah, me too.
I very rarely get to play. I always run.
I know you are, brother.
Hyperborea. So I've played in some like one-shots and con games that have been in the mid to high levels. But for the most part, the games I've run tend to get to about level 7 or so. But I'd like to get one all the way up to 12. Normally, they succumb to the dreaded scheduling boss that is in every system and is ever present. And sometimes it also has the sister combat, which is the we got married and had kids final boss. So, but okay, so Coochie did clarify it is AD&D 1E.
That's what I thought.
So,
all right,
yeah.
And AD&D did use magic item experience.
Yep.
Yeah, and AD&D, I have no problem with it. What was the original question again?
Oh, he was just asking what are people's thoughts on experience for magic items and
in the newer
the rate of experience,
like AD&D and second edition. Yeah.
So that's actually one thing that drives me nuts about OSE is it doesn't do XP for magic items, and I always wind up giving XP for magic items because I'm so used to it.
I think the reason that it gets brought up like it recently as much as it has been is because with the announcement from Necrotic Gnomes about the new OSC books, they said they were going to add in XP for magic items, but
which
now
is a 1E mechanic.
But we don't know, are they going to go point for point, or are we going to have our own system? You know, and so
AD&D wasn't point for point on like gold value to magic items, gold value to experience. You kept it. You did, like if you sold it, you could, yeah. But
no, which edition actually listed the XP beside the magic item?
Hyperborea.
No, I'm talking about first or second.
Oh, I believe that was first.
I'm fitting to look it up. Y'all continue. Don't mind me here.
So, but yeah, there was Coochie's DM is also on the Discord, and I feel like he felt like he was getting a bit like Inquisition, which I feel bad. I wasn't at all trying to, make him feel that way. I was just genuinely curious because it's interesting to me.
You know, the one that had me scratching my head was I forget his name. Cass, whatever his name is, got butt hurt over who was it that done the Woosah from Bad Boys? Gollum, yeah, RPG Gollum.
Yeah.
And he acted like, I mean, it was right after he did that, and he got all butt hurt, and I'm out.
Whatever.
I don't want to play with y'all no more. And then he left.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I think he had sub too, because I lost the sub right after that. I'm like, okay, bye.
Whatever. Who cares?
He's one of Richard's guys. So, I mean, I think whatever, dude, you don't have to stay whole ass. I ain't nobody making you stay in here. So,
yeah, that was a weird quirk of BX because OD&D had XP for magic items. Correct.
All right, let me see here.
Because Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised also has it because Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised takes into account articles that Gary wrote from Dragon and from Strategic Review.
Second.
Yeah, Moldvay got rid of it. I don't think Holmes had it, did it? I'd have to go look. I haven't read Holmes in forever.
All right, here we go. Now, let me pull her up.
He was confused about that Kai guy. Okay, good. I didn't want him thinking that I was being a dick because I really wasn't trying to. I was legitimately just
actually. It wasn't Dungeon Master that got shit stirred up. It was the Kaya's guy or whatever.
Yeah, that's what Coochie just said. I don't know. He was just being weird.
I had to send him a DM and be like, all right, dude, let's just put your gun back in the holster and let's calm down. Everybody's friends here. And he even acknowledged, he was like, yeah, I might have got a little too aggressive. And I'm, okay, no problem, brother. You know, I mean, I'm passionate when it comes. When somebody brings up 5e, I'm like, so.
Yeah, I had a day last week, no one of consequence, that I lost 6 subs in a day. And I'm assuming, because
really?
I've only got like 125. I'm assuming like YouTube did a cleanup of like inactive or bot accounts or something.
I've heard that they do that too.
And because like my channel's technically super old. It's technically like 14 years old because I used to post gun videos on there. But I've gotten rid of all that.
All right. I'm looking for something, y'all. So just humor me.
Okay. So.
Well, let me pull it over here where I can see what the hell I'm looking for here. Yeah. Where is magic items? There we go. Nope, that's spells.
It might be under it's either going to be under magic items or under experience. By the way, the cover art, the Easily cover for the 2E DMG is literally my favorite RPG book cover of all time.
Goodness, yes. All right, 80. So,
and I bought the
what is saying it?
The Glycy or Glizzy or whatever the hell you say it. Print from him at Gary Con, and he signed it, and it's awesome. And I need to get it stretched on canvas, but I've discovered how expensive that can be, and I haven't done it yet. So, also there's a problem with limited wall space in my basement, so working on that too.
Where the flip did I?
Well, while he's looking for that, I just want to say, Agile, I hope you're starting to feel better, buddy.
Here we go. See, this is what I was talking about a while ago. Now let's
make it bigger. That's a font for ants.
Oh, let's see here. No, let me see. Let me get back over here where I can.
There you go.
Hang on here.
Yeah.
Bigger or not bigger? Let's go bigger.
No, but it's easy to see now. XP value for each magic item. Yeah, that's what I'm used to.
But I don't think first edition did it like this. But I may be wrong. Let's look at it.
Well, it's going to take an hour to figure out where the hell it is in the 1E DMG. So.
Oh no! No, this is actually the better formatted one.
I love that book. Oh, is that the actually the PDFs for the Gygax Memorial Fund versions are actually excellent.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. Where is magical items? Let me find it. This is the main. Here we go. 129. This is like one of the main reasons that it's one of the big turnoffs of AD&D is trying to navigate the 127. Come on,
because you shouldn't navigate it. You should just embrace it.
Yeah, see, first edition didn't do it. Yeah.
So
first edition did not. God, I don't.
Well, it might be something that was discussed in like a Dragon magazine or something too back then. So
yeah, first edition just did. Let me find the other.
We always played with XP for magic items, but we also started playing in 1991. So, you know, obviously 2E was out by then. And we just basically had
second edition, excuse me.
All the books. What the heck are you doing, crazy old man?
Who? What? Crazy old man? Who? What?
Yeah, you. Yeah, it's fine. Love you, buddy. You're ridiculous.
Let's do the DMG premium and see if they did it in the premium version.
Probably not.
No, this is not the one. This is not the good one. Where premium? No, that was second edition. All right, I'm thinking of the green covers for that's second edition. All right, let's look in this one and see before we shut this shared screen down. Magical research, use of magical treasure. Here we go. 120. The days of hyperlink table of contents.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. In the premium first edition, they did do XP for magic items.
Okay, I knew it was in there somewhere.
I didn't think the original first edition did it.
Yeah.
So it's the premium that introduced XP for magic items, and they carried it over to second edition.
It's possible that it's in the easily print version of the 1E DMG then, because I think that was technically the basis for the premium reprints that the DM's Guild, or not DM's Guild, D&D Beyond did back in 2013.
Let me get my physical book just to be sure. I want to be 100%. You're right.
It's under Price and XP. Yeah, he's you guys can't see this, but I can because I can see backstage. He is now standing up at his bookcase, but luckily the back of the chair is strategically placed so you cannot see the boxer shorts.
Yes, my ass.
I love you, James.
Oh, here we go. All right, let me flip through here. Where are the tables? Here we go.
Samuel got
hey.
in the middle of the stream, so he had to fix that. YouTube is weird.
I was wrong. Let me see if I can pull it up for everybody. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this.
Well, what we should probably do is oh shit.
What have you done?
Go back. I'm clicking things. I don't know how to make you big. There we go. Show it again. Yeah, I knew it was yeah. Experience point value. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Now
so, the PDF version does not have it, which is kind of strange. Unless
were you on the right page?
First edition.
Just go to the same page as you were on the page that you just showed. Agile is going to save us. Thank you, Agile.
Get on that.
Original DMG, very first print.
Dungeon Master, Adventure Law, Dinner, Federation.
Experience. Yeah, it's in the experience section, James, not in the magic. That's the method for it.
Oh. Well, okay then.
Crazy Gramps.
Well, I mean, hey, BR.
You're going to BRB again? Oh, he's putting his book back. Still strategically has his posterior covered.
Yeah, look at my behind.
You can't see it. The chair blocks it.
I don't know how I feel being on the right. I ain't never been on the right.
Oh, there you go.
No. Put me back over there. It's different.
Well, no, I don't want to be on the left because I'm used to looking at the left side of the screen to see you. That would be weird.
Fair enough.
XP for magic items is an unearthed arcana.
All right, so it is at first.
XP value for magic items, page 121 to 125. Agile will save us because Agile is the king.
I am looking at.
Page 121 to 125.
In Unearthed Arcana?
No, in the DMG.
Oh,
in the first print.
I'm looking at Does Unearthed Arcana have magical items?
The suggested experience point XP values are for characters who keep the items. So it wasn't split. It was given to the. Oh, I guess you could split it. Gold piece sale values are the usual sums for which characters would be paid for magic items, and if so sold, the XP award should be based on the selling price of the items, not the XP value. Also remember that a character is assumed to retain an item thus getting the low XP value for it if he or she sells it to another player character.
Okay.
This is the Quantum Tome.
So
anytime any topic comes up at some point, it's in the 1E DMG. It is amazing.
All right, Agile. I need you to. I got homework for you. Look up the first edition and second edition, and compare XP value and see if they're point for point between first and second. Or
probably not.
Well, I'm curious because I done got rid of all my books. So somebody look that up.
Well, the organization is not great by today's standards.
Yes.
It was written in 1979, so you got to look at that with
take it for a grain of salt. It's just there's no comparison between first and second edition formatting style. First edition, it was like riding a Cadillac.
Yeah. But oh no, how do I make it so I'm not on the chat? I could just start biting the chat.
No, it auto goes back to I had to put it in my custom thing. It automatically goes to the regular.
Gotcha.
I'd have noticed it eventually.
Have a good night, Mike. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, brother. I hope North Carolina's treating you well, dude.
Appreciate you stopping by, Mr. Erudite DM. I don't know you personally enough. I just call you Erudite. Thank you for coming by, though, brother.
Mike is great people. He's got a good channel. A lot of Shadow Dark focus. Also, he's a huge history
buff. I'm subbed to your channel, Mike/Erudite. FYI.
1E GM Guide is the best ever written. I agree. Castle Keeper Guide is the second best ever written GM Guide. Ooh.
Well.
Ooh. I love the Trolls. I really enjoy Castles and Crusades. Their editing and layout leaves a bit to be desired. Of course, if you're going to levy that criticism at the CNC Castle Keeper Guide, you would also have to levy that at the 1E DMG.
See, that's the joy of having grown-up conversations with grown-ups.
I know.
You can have a different opinion, and it's okay.
Speaking of, like, not DMG, but like game advice type literature, our dear friend, my dear friend, Eric Tenkar, one thing that comes up on his Discord a lot is people asking him to kind of summarize his videos and procedures into a written document. And he's starting to do it. So
really?
He released a chapter 1 on his Discord. He has a...
Am I in Discord?
You are.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I've pinged you there before. You just don't pay attention.
Yeah, I am. Hey.
Yeah, but he has chapter 1 he released as kind of a taster, an appetizer, if you will. It's in the common room.
Where did he release it at?
It's in the common room. You might have to scroll up a little bit. Just do like a from :10 and it should pop up.
It's in the common room.
Yeah, but it might also be there's a channel called like from like Tavern Staff or something. It might be in there too.
Is it the Tavern's Handbook?
Yeah, the Tavern's Handbook. Take a look at that.
So
he is starting to compile a written version of the advice from his book, or not his book, sorry, from his videos. And there's a version coming out, and it's going to be all free. He's just going to release it probably on the Discord. I'm sure he'll link it on the blog and the channel.
Where's the download link to that? All I see is the cover.
Jesus Christ. Scroll up above that. The version he's working on is 10 chapters and it's 72 pages. And he's reviewing it and editing it. He actually sent me a copy to review and edit. He sent it to all the master minions. But it's really good. I mean, it's based off his videos. Claude compiled the transcripts of the videos to basically give him the text. Because trying to write that manually would suck.
I found it, I think. Visit site.
So, but it's got a ton of just awesome like BX procedural knowledge and everything because
that way I can.
Yeah, it's the OSR here. I'll download it and I'll share it.
Well, I'm downloading it now. So what you can go ahead.
Yeah, I know. Well, because I'm young, I am faster than you. So
I'm just trying to get logged in to where there it is. I got it now. Bam!
Oh, dear,
Oh, you beat me. Damn.
I did.
You only beat me by like 2 seconds because I got it pulled up too. But go ahead.
So this is the Tavern's Handbook.
Let's get rid of chat for a
No,
minute.
you can leave chat there. It's fine. So this is just chapter 1. He released it on the Discord for free. I'm not like sharing anything I'm not supposed to, but he's got a decoder ring of the different systems and some acronyms and shit. And it's got it sources all the videos. So you can go, if there's a section that interests you, you can go, there's a link to the video on it. But the full one is going to be, right now it stands at 10 chapters and I think it's 72 pages. But like every topic, like it needs a table of contents, right? So that's the kind of stuff that'll get added to the complete one. But his light and vision video, specific beats general,
Gary.
Doors aren't scenery. Like if you're not on 10 Cars Discord, go join it because it's a great Discord. And I don't say that just because I'm a mod there. But it's pretty awesome. So definitely worth checking out.
I'll definitely be reading this tomorrow.
Yeah, bring chat back.
Yeah. Got to put us over. Boom. And
is that under media and assets? No, that's under style. No, that's under widgets. No.
Let me drag it to my desktop where I do not forget that I downloaded it. Bam. I got to make my video to upload tomorrow.
Yeah.
I've had it standing by for 2 days and haven't done it yet.
Font medium so I can read it. Big. Ooh, that's big.
All right, what have we missed here? Let's see here. Happy Saturday, Wibbs. Happy Saturday.
Let's go, Wibbs.
It's based on content of the Castle Keepers.
Ooh,
it ain't too bad, eh? Jump in, man, and give it a go. We got
Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised are the 2 best DMG style books. I do love Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised.
Speaking of Discord, Dan's got his own section for his YouTube channel.
Yeah, Gramps gave me.
Show him some love in that and get him some traffic in it where we can break them in. But
have a good night, Edgelord.
We got him set up too. So we still got to work on a universal, like a generic name for the server too now, where it's ours. So be thinking on that.
Okay.
Grumpy Grognards.
Doesn't have to be doesn't everything have to be Grognards.
It needs to be something generic, something that we'll figure it out. We got time. Ain't no hurry.
Coochie just changed a poopy diaper. Mom's on weekend vacation. I'm going through we're trying to potty train our 2 and change-year-old. It's going pretty well.
Ew.
Fun. We were driving back from the Ozarks. We stopped at a gas station and my daughter had to go to the bathroom and my wife also had to go to the bathroom. My wife decided to go to the bathroom first. I don't know why. But unfortunately, when she was transitioning the daughter to the potty, my daughter pooped on her foot, which I think is hilarious because I was just filling the car with gas.
Well, okay.
So, yeah, Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised is great.
I like the format of Rule Cyclopedia too. I do. They put that together really good.
There's a lot of great information in Rule Cyclopedia. I would love it if there is a BX Omnibus book out there. It's obviously you can't buy it. You have to find the files and print it on Lulu. I would love if someone did that for the Rules Cyclopedia. That'd be amazing. Did you visit Silver Dollar City? No, we spent a lot of time on the boat. We spent a lot of time going to restaurants on the lake. And we spent a lot of time just hanging out with our friends and their kids and chilling and relaxing. And it was good. And I enjoyed it.
Ozark. Is that any relation to the Ozark show?
No, it's a lake in the Ozarks in Missouri.
Damn, that's a good show too.
I'm not familiar.
You've never watched Ozark?
No.
Ooh, who here has watched Ozarks? That show slapped. Oh my God.
I don't really watch a lot of TV, James. Like neither my wife nor I are big TV people. I've always had a few shows that I really like. Like I loved House when House was on. The show was great.
I've never watched House. But now, I mean, I do most of my watching. I'll watch a movie at night or a couple of episodes at night or whatever. Sometimes during the day, I'll go in and watch a movie. waiting on tomorrow morning where I got to stay off social media until I can download or watch the UFC pay-per-view, Conor McGregor and Max Holloway. Hope Max whoops his ass. But
I'm not listening to you at all. I was catching up on
those are
chat.
really good. I forget Rose, I believe. Was it, what was old girl's name? Rose or Ruby or
I don't know because I've never seen it.
I was talking to chat.
WWE count as watching TV. It is a soap opera.
The old WWF was fun to watch. But now you look back at it now and you're just like, wow, I watched all that crap.
Yes, I did too. Because when I was a young lad, I was a Hulkamaniac.
Nah. Well, I mean, I was.
Yeah, era was fun. I was always an Undertaker guy. Even to today, Undertaker's the best.
It sucks that WCW lost the Monday Night War because I think they had a more quality show. They just didn't have the money to back it like WWE did. Or at the time, WWF.
Same as it was Ruth.
I knew it was an R name.
Dude, when I used to watch the Monday Night Wars, my mom would get so pissed when Degeneration X would show up and they start like, pelvic thrusting the screen and everything. It was funny.
Well, see, I miss most of them because I was always watching WCW with the NWO and all that. I watched all that shit for years.
Nah, I was watching WWF because I liked Undertaker and Mick Foley.
Well, I mean, I'd flip back and forth depending on who was going to be on what. But matter of fact, it seems like I recorded WWF and I went back and watched it later. I might have done that. I don't remember. I remember I used to watch both of them. But
I grew up in and still live in the People's Republic of Illinois, no one of consequence. So, well, you have an Ozark companion here in Samuel Eisen, dubbed into German. Fun. So,
and I enjoyed the hell out of your damn Temple of Elemental Evil video, Consequence. That was really I love your point of view from it.
Yes, she is. Although I enjoyed Cameron more than 13.
I like how you went with Loth over Zooktamoy. That's pretty interesting. And I like that. I think it runs better with that story arc.
Yeah. So Wib started watching again after many years. Apparently it sucks now. Yeah. I used to watch it a lot. Kind of got a resurgence in WWE when I was like in my late 20s, early 30s, and kind of fell away again. They kept moving around streaming services and everything. And like we haven't had cable in 20 years. So it was hard to keep up with.
I ain't had cable or streaming services or nothing in 30 plus years, but I don't miss a show.
Yeah. Oh.
Matey.
I wonder why that is, James.
Matey.
I'm sad. My cigar is gone.
With peg leg and eye patching like a mofo. But yeah, that was really good. Y'all should go check out that video if you got any interest in Temple of Elemental Evil. And I was considering running it, but that module is just so wow.
I grew up in Mount Vernon. Yeah, I grew up in Schaumburg. I live in Elgin now. So suburb kid.
So let me ask you.
Sure.
And we ain't really been following our template. But I wanted to bring this.
That's the joy of an interactive chat, though.
Yeah. I mean, it got to the point where we couldn't hardly keep up. Our numbers ain't really peaked like they've been peaking, and we still had an out of control chat.
No, we had 26, 27 there for a while.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, go me for not paying attention. Let me see here. All right, so and this will be like OSC and BX. Do you think? No, how am I going to ask this? It's the 0 equals death question.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather run 0 equals death or run like the death's door mechanic?
If I was just playing,
how do you feel
BX?
0 equals death? How do you feel about that?
I mean, I've always preferred -10 as death. because I think it adds a tactical element to combat. But if I'm going to run OSE Advanced Fantasy, then 0 equals death.
Yep.
You?
I've been the same. But I was kind of thinking about it the other day, and I was just like, if you really look at it realistically, comparing 0 equals death to 0 is unconscious, -10, you're dead. That's only 10 hit points, even at low level. Even at low level.
Yes, that is how numbers work. Yeah.
But I'm saying that 10 hit point gap is not that big of a thing.
No, it's not.
And if you play the monsters correctly, if you play the intelligent monsters, not undead or anything. No, actually, undead would be more than they'll continue to try to finish you off when you go to 0 and unconscious.
Yeah.
So plus or minus con bonus equals dead. Yeah, I could see that too. That's an option.
There's a ton of ways you can do it.
I have yet to run 0 equals death.
Really? What do you normally run -10 as death?
Even with the OSE in the past, I've run -10. I think my next game, I'm running 0 equals death.
Good.
I think I am.
Good. Do it.
But you prefer that over the -10?
No, I prefer -10. I think it adds an extra layer of like tactics and planning and thought to combat. It can, change how players react to, the situations that occur in combat. I like that it gives you an extra layer for monsters, kind of like how you were alluding to. Like an intelligent monster, if he sees you're down, he might take an attack, just finish you off and coup de grace your ass. Or something like a very hungry zombie. A zombie is not going to be like, oh, I should go attack this guy that's not down. It's going to look at you and say, oh,
no, he's going to keep, because they're going to go into eat mode.
Right. Yeah.
But
like, I think that's fun.
Let's look at it like this too now. With OSE and BX initiative, where you run side-by-side initiative, say, all right, round 1, fight, and the enemy loses initiative, and they go last. And then the next round, you re-roll initiative, and they go first. If nobody intercepts the person that downs that player's character that's unconscious, 0 to -10, and they win initiative on the following turn, I would have him finish him off.
Agreed.
Okay, just wanted to see how you felt about that. So
that's also why I like sided initiative as opposed to individual,
side by side,
because I like that sided initiative, and when you re-roll every round, it kind of emulates the ebbs and flows of combat, as it's kind of but
it gives you those oh shit rounds too if enemies go back to back. So and see, I've always in the past I've used I've only used side by side in my last OSE adventure, which I ran a couple. I mean, it's been several years ago. I've always used individual initiative, but that is a damn headache. Yeah. When you have a lot of enemies, that's a headache. So yeah, I wanted to ask you about that though and get your thoughts on it.
So, man, this is just what a wonderful day to be me. Thank you, sweetheart. My wife baked cookies, and brought me some because she's awesome. Excellent. Well, I'm now ready to burn my mouth on stream for all you lovely people. Holy shit, these are hot. God damn.
You're getting laid tonight. She ain't being nice like that for no reason. There's a price to pay.
So this is Dolmenwood. Right, and you've mentioned a few times you're curious what the Death Door in the new OSE is going to be. I would put money on it'll be the Dolmenwood version of Death's Door. I think a lot of what we're going to see.
I had to put money. I would say that too.
I think a lot of what you're going to see updated in the new version is going to be Dolmenwood mechanics that are going to make their way into
Yeah,
baseline OSE.
The character at death's door is unconscious and will die without magical healing.
Yep.
So it doesn't allow for non-magical like binding wounds to stabilize.
Mm-hmm.
So it has to be magical in Dolmenwood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Each round there is a 2 in 6 chance. So it's like death saves.
It's not really saves though, because death saves give you a chance to just recover from the effect. This is just, it's going to keep going every round until you get magic healing. You have a 2 in 6 chance of dying. There's no like roll a 6 and you get back up.
I like that.
So I think this is what they're going to add to OSE.
How do you feel about this compared to 0 equals death? Would you use this over 0 equals death? I like that. That's kind of neat.
I'd use this.
And it has to be magical healing.
It gives you the same effect of changing the flow of combat and changing the state.
So,
and the other thing to remember too, in OSE, you can't move and cast. So if you're not next to them when they go down, it's at least 2 rounds because you have to move once and then you have to cast.
all right, now question. With this death's door mechanic in Dolmenwood, if a dragon uses a breath weapon and you go to like negative 25, is that
Your ass is toast.
But does it say that?
No.
Okay.
There's no threshold for like a negative.
So it's just flat. According to the core rules in Dolmenwood, it's just when you hit 0 or below, then you start 2d6. It doesn't matter how far below 0 you go.
No, 2 in 6, not 2d6. Correct. There's no limit or bound.
2 and 6. I'm sorry. But now, so I mean, by the book, if a red dragon breathes on you and you drop to negative 20, you still don't die. You start doing 2 and 6.
If you use this rule, yes.
It's strange that they don't allow I guess because it's saying that you have to be brought back to 1 hit point, where binding wounds only stabilizes you and doesn't let you, it keeps you from. So that wouldn't work in this anyway.
Yeah. I prefer side initiative and OSE. You can still get to interrupt the spellcaster, which is important. That's an important balancing fact that got lost in later editions of the game.
Spells it really makes it hard on wizards and
it should be
casters. Oh shit! Oh, don't forget what I was going to say. I forgot what I was going to say. There you go. Oh, you can access my custom ones too.
Sure can.
Awesome.
Now that I figured this stuff out.
Oh man, what was I going to ask? Oh, I remember. Pouring a potion down an unconscious character's mouth to heal them.
Mm-hmm.
Yes or no?
Yeah, it's an action. It's like a miscellaneous action. But yeah, you can do that.
Some people don't allow that. Because, I mean, I guess if they're unconscious and you pour that down their throat, they wouldn't, it would just go straight down, wouldn't it?
Well,
I mean, they don't swallow it because they're unconscious.
You can force the swallow reflex by rubbing someone's throat, though. Like, that's a medical thing.
I actually need to look that up, the death's door mechanic. I may start using that. I like that.
It's good. I know you have the PDFs.
Oh, yeah.
What will the mission system look like for your Hyperborea campaign?
I backed the Dolmenwood, even though I'm not playing in Dolmenwood. I backed it. So, see, we didn't go sailing for my Dolmenwood books.
It's gonna be cited, just like Now I will try, since it's gonna be a consistent group and we're gonna have Foundry. I'll do the melee missile move thing. If people hate it, then I will revert to cited and just Wibs, you go. Vasco, you go. That sort of thing.
Here's another question.
It accomplishes the same thing, basically. What's up? For
side versus side. Mm-hmm. And it says in OSE and BX, you roll a D6, but you're not using like spell casting speeds or weapon speeds or anything. So does it matter what dice you roll in BX and OSE for initiative? Could you roll a D20?
You could roll a d20. Doesn't matter. It's just who wins.
Is there something that I'm missing though?
So
that you would have to roll a d6 because I don't.
So
think
in some of the systems, rolling a tie means you act simultaneously. Most people tend to go with tie as reroll.
Yeah, I do.
So changing the die size would reduce the likelihood of a tie, right?
But is there a mechanic that requires you to roll that d6 for initiative that I'm forgetting about? I don't think there is. There's no spell casting speeds, no weapon speeds.
Mm-hmm. The main thing would be the essence of if you tie, it's simultaneous.
But you're not going to really tie hardly ever with the d20. So I may start.
Right. That's why you stick to it with a d6.
I might start doing a d20 though. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I'll think on that. Whoop, we got a question in chat. Whoops, I missed it.
No, there you go.
How do you guys use the non-weapon proficiency healing in your games, raw or some home rule?
So
weapon proficiency healing, I'm not sure what that is.
Some games will have like a medicine or like a bandage type rule.
Oh, you're talking about alchemy and stuff.
Like or like bandaging or something like that. So there is an optional rule in White Box Cyclopedia. It might also be in White Box Dungeon Adventures that I really like. Is that after combat, you can bandage for 1d6 healing, but you can only heal
1d4.
No, it's 1d6 in White Box.
Okay.
Because everything in White Box is a d6. But you can only heal wounds that you took during that combat. So if you didn't take any wounds in that combat, you don't get to do it. And I actually like that a lot. I've used that in games before.
There was in a Dragon magazine when I was using, the only time that I've used like herbs and alchemy and such is when we had it was an old first edition game that I ran. And there was a Dragon magazine that was real heavy on alchemy, and there was a chart in there for healing and stuff like that. And I used that because our cleric was delving in. Matter of fact, it was a Dragonlance campaign, and at first level, she wanted to find other ways of healing, and so I went and found that Dragon magazine, and I printed it and uploaded it into Roll20. Or no, actually, I printed it because we was playing at the table. Excuse me. So, yeah. Because that first level in Dragonlance during the War of the Lance was hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hell.
Well, and realistically, after Gold Moon retrieved the discs, there were technically some clerics, but there really wouldn't be.
No. I've always just re-rolled. I ain't never done the simultaneous. The ties. I've never done the ties.
I've done both.
I've re-rolled. It's just simpler. I always like a winner and a loser on it. So we got someone that go with a coin, no ties possible.
I agree, because there's definitely been times where it's like, I rolled a 5, we rolled a 5, all right. I rolled a 3, we rolled a 3, I rolled a 6, we rolled a 6. It does happen. So yeah, I agree. Just do a coin. Who cares?
Well, it's hard to do that on Roll20 though. But
no, it's not. Roll a d6, 1 through 3, monsters go, 4 through 6, players go.
Well.
Or roll a 1d2.
Or 1d2, yeah. I was thinking that. I don't know. I've just always just re-rolled. Keep it simple, you know. Let's see here. In OSC, you cannot really use a different die size for initiatives. Some other classes use a d6 odds, like Warden, Carcass Crawler. I use a Warden. Change your surprise to yeah.
Well, surprise is a different roll from initiative. That's part of the encounter checking. But yeah, these cookies are good.
I still think you could. And I don't know, a D10. I think D10 was AD&D, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2E, I think. 2E, I think. I love that bandaging roll. I love that bandaging roll too. It's great. It's a fantastic home roll. It helps a lot early on, especially when your cleric really only has like 1 or 2 spells. But I think it's a fantastic roll.
Oh, first edition did 6 out of 2. Okay.
Yeah. 2E did the D10 for initiative.
God, it's been so long. Did first edition do spell casting speeds?
Yeah, there's time and segments for your spells.
Yeah, okay. But I think nothing went over. I think in first edition, nothing was over 6 segments. And in second edition, there were some 10 segments.
Yeah, we didn't count segments back when I played 1E. We just rolled D6 and did the back me initiative.
Yeah.
Because we were like 10. So I enjoyed your initiative video.
Whose video?
Yours, your sided initiative video.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I think it's exciting with those double rounds, back to backs. I think that's just awesome. I think that that really adds flair and it puts the fear back into combat too. Because I'm still a firm believer, you don't have to fight every damn thing that you run into. Running is an option. I need to do a damn video on that. It's okay. There's no shame in running. Turn around, run.
10-Car likes to make the joke that OSR stands for "Oh shit, run."
Oh shit, run. Yeah. There's no shame in running. It's just like monster morale. It's the same thing as players are like, nope, let's go. That is morale. Because monsters, if a lot of people don't really, monsters ain't stupid, not all of them. But if they don't think, if a monster or a group of monsters does not think that they can win a fight before the fight begins, that's what morale's there for. And you'll roll morale checks before combat ever even starts.
Yeah.
I love morale. I think morale's one of the better mechanics because it gives monsters. Man, you're making me hungry eating your cookies. What kind of cookies are they?
Sugar cookies.
Oh, sugar cookies. I love sugar cookies. Send me one. Live to fight another day. I agree. But I love using morale. I think morale is an awesome mechanic.
I agree. Morale is another one of those mechanics that is lost in the current D&D game. And
no, there is no. Does 5e even have morale?
No, and that's part of the reason why 5e combats take forever, because there's no morale and you got to clean up every last hit point.
Yeah. And 2 in 5e, if you run up against enemies, you're automatically going to attack. There's no, like a bunch of damn drones just running through a dungeon. Oh, what? Goblins attack. But there's 70 of them. Attack.
But that started primarily in 3E, but also in 2E. Because 2E treasure for XP was a optional rule, not the main rule.
Yeah. I think I used it, though.
We always did both. Yeah, we used treasure for XP.
I want to see what OSE. I can't wait till these PDFs drop because I want to see what they're going to do with XP for Magic. And are we going to have our own experience table for each item, or is it?
I hope so.
Point for point from first edition. I mean, I really want to see that because I do agree that. I mean, I use gold for XP, but you can only carry so much gold.
Yeah, that's part of the calculus of
killing monsters for XP. I mean, OSE and BX are really slow progression if you do it, by the book and only give XP for the money that they get and the monsters that they kill. I can see
depends on the game.
I can see speeding it up a little bit, but not
depends on the adventure. Because like in Gods of the Forbidden North, you could conceivably go into a dungeon at level 1 and find a treasure trove of like 20,000 gold.
But you can't tote it.
Well, you could take your time toting it out. It becomes a logistical problem.
Yeah, I mean, until you run across a bag of holding or something like that.
I don't give my players bags of holding because it makes things too easy. I
mean, if I'm running a module and if it's in the module, I'm gonna give it to them. But
well, yeah, like if it's in a module or an adventure, yeah, I'll give it to them. But like if I'm running a homebrew thing,
well, yeah, I never run a module verbatim anyway. By the book, I
don't think anybody does. I think it would be really, really difficult to run everything verbatim because once you add players to the mix, they're going to do things that aren't in the module.
the first thing I do, just like with the Palace of the Silver Princess, the first thing I done is when I looked in the green cover and the orange cover, I'm like, these are not the same adventures because I never read them.
Yeah.
And so I went and I looked, and I done my research, and I found out, one is 500 years in the past, while one is present day. And I'm like, could I do it like this? And got some really good feedback on that.
Yeah.
So I'm instantly I'm homebrewing both of those adventures if I run them. Like I say, I don't know if I'm going to run them or not. It's just it's caught my attention. I think it's a really cool. It has a really BX feel to it. It's like explore the dungeon, rescue the princess, and get your reward. You know, it's a classic D&D, old school D&D trope, you know, where you rescue the princess and you're the heroes of the land, and I like that.
Well, also remember, Green Palace of the Silver Princess was written by Moldvay in 1981,
right?
Which is the same year that BX came out.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I don't know when the orange cover couldn't have been too much before that though. No matter of fact, I know it wasn't. It came out the same year. The green
came out the year before. Orange cover came out in like November of 1980. Green cover came out in 81. Yeah.
Okay.
That 3% chance of jewelry was always determining level progression. Fusing treasure tables, because you could carry the jewelry that was worth a ton. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, those are like, you know, pocket XPs. Yeah.
I always like trolling players with art objects. Be like, yeah, it's an art object worth 10,000 gold pieces. It's a, you know, a stretched canvas that's like 12 feet long by 8 feet wide. Carry it out, bitches.
I think it was Coochie was saying that there was a couch that was worth like 10,000 or something.
That's in Tomb of Horrors, I think.
Oh yeah, we talked about that. Said but shit hit the fan, they had to leave it.
Yeah.
I know what couch. Matter of fact, I know what couch you're talking about too, the jeweled one. So yeah, that was cute. But yeah, shit always goes sideways. You know, everything's fun and games until a lich tries to kill you, and then you know. But
I would argue that's still fun in games.
Well, yeah. But so the Family Guy Star Wars parody, yeah.
I agree.
That was good too. I remember that.
So when are you going to actually run a game, buddy?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not in a good place. I mean, I'm still all in it. I don't know.
I want to start seeing some play reports and stuff on your channel.
We'll see. I mean, I think I'm close. So we'll see.
If our brother Agile Monk is still out there in chat, I don't know if he's still hanging out, but I got into at EggCon next week The Adventures of Indiana Jones with Harold Johnson. I'm looking forward to that. That's gonna be fun. Yeah. I also got into D'Angelo's Temple of Groomsh. I got into 2 Fight On games that Ignatius Umlaut's running. I got into Alan Hammock's Ghost Tower of Inverness, so I look forward to dying horribly in that one. That's very cool. And I got into 2 Bill Sylvie games, the Quest for the Teeth of Barkash Noor, which is the adventure that was a stretch goal for the recent Castle Zygig backer kit.
I think the Ghost Tower of Inverness was made for the Lindor Owls and Greyhawk, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds right.
I think it was.
And then Caverns of the Witch Queen, which is a Legend of role-playing game with Paul Stormberg. And Chris Clark's Olgron City of Dwarves, which he made a comment on one of Angelo's streams that no one ever maps it. So I'm going to try to map it. If you want to talk about it, RPGrandPa, old redneck to old redneck, DM me on Discord. That's funny.
Yeah. Don't have many rednecks in my Discord.
Yeah. So I'll have to give you like a a lowdown of how EggCon went. And then EggCon's like my last con until like October, so it's gonna be sad.
See, these are the streams I enjoy because
with me.
No, well, yeah, but I'm saying these are the streams that I enjoy. How it's progressed smoothly because it's 5 to 7, and we done went past 7. We don't hit our 2-hour mark. And
fine. I mean, we're having a good time, and chat's been very active, and we're learning about things. It's a good time. I like hanging out with you on Saturdays. I look forward to this. So
I was sad I had to cancel yesterday though.
Yeah, it's all right. It's not worth. You know what? If the power had gone out and you'd like blown a power supply or something, and like if it was just the power supply, all right, whatever, go spend $100. But if it causes a chain reaction and you lose your motherboard, your processor, your memory, I've had that shit happen.
Let's don't talk about that. I got way too much money in this system.
Well, and also memory right now is expensive as hell because of all the data centers and AI. So is storage. If you go to buy like an NVMe drive, a 1 terabyte is like $200. It's insane.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was looking at the big boy computers on Alienware. Probably gonna buy me one more gaming rig before I'm too old to know how to turn a computer on.
Yeah.
But it was running around 8,000. I mean, loaded though, top of the line.
8,000.
I got close to 9 into this one.
Jesus, what do you got in that?
It's now this is 3090 for graphics, but that was the big boy when I bought it.
Did you buy it when graphics cards were insanely expensive?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was. I built the computer last February 25, and it was about $3K.
Well, I mean, I've always wanted an Alienware rig for my gaming, and you know that's the funny thing. I got all this money in this damn setup, and I'm not even gaming right now.
I have a gaming rig that I'm not gaming on. I watch YouTube, I hang out in live streams, and I'm starting to make some content. And I will say it is very handy to have a good gaming rig when you actually do some video editing and have to render a video. That helps a lot. But
I play a little bit of Project 1999 EverQuest, and that's a 25-year-old game.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, I'm waiting on something new to come out. They say there's a new Lord of the Rings MMO, an open world MMO that's in the works, and they're also redoing Knights of the Old Republic. That's going to be cool.
They're redoing KOTOR.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just giving it an HD remix?
Oh, you need to. Oh hell, he's capital. Oh shit, he's screaming. For your mental and emotional well-being, jump in and run a game with the people you know and break through, my friend, because we all love and support you. Just do it.
I agree.
Just do it.
I agree. And you know what? The best part of that
Agile.
is that I will throw on there, James, is that if you run it for your friends and people you love, even if you're rusty, even if it's rocky, no one's going to care. It's going to be a good time.
I'm not worried about it. I think I'm okay on that. I've watched you run your games. On
Mondays.
I mean, I've watched, days later.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well, yeah, no, it's after your bedtime.
I'm on his level. I mean, I can run games.
Yeah. Just do it. Just run it.
I will. I promise. Damn
Just run it.
I mean, I really do want to start running games because I want to do my recap streams and stuff. But thank you, Agile. Thank you, brother. I love you, man. One day I'm going to have you on here. But he dodged me.
Agile is a great dude. Agile is a busy man. He just did a Kickstarter. He's got a lot of work stuff going on. Praying for him that health troubles are moving past him.
I'm not a GTA guy. Never have been.
Yeah, me neither. Last GTA I played was Vice City. I lost interest very quickly. I did not care.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, it's not that I can run it. I can run it on the system I got now, probably on Ultra, but I just don't.
We are going to bully James until he schedules a game on his Discord.
Yeah, I promise I will. I'm gonna get motivated. I always remember which one. Even if I'm not really feeling it, I think what, and this is the truth. I think once I start running games,
yes, I agree.
I'll be balls to the wall then and be like,
yeah, I think you'll be fine. Once you just put on your
it's been 3 years and some change since I've run a game. But every time I've run a game, I mean, we've had a great time. So
I agree with both agile and no one of consequence. Agile is correct. That no one of consequence is correct. There have definitely been days where I don't want to, but I just kind of suck it up and do it. And then by the end, I'm very glad I did, and everybody had a good time.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, out of all the people that my core players, Jennifer's, if I don't run a game sometime in the very near future, she may have to be put in a mental hospital. Bless her heart.
don't run it for the old people in Georgia that are giving you problems with scheduling. Just like post
No,
the
it's
game.
not them. It's not them. Them are the two that are begging me to run a game.
Gotcha.
It was the new ones that I got in. Not all of them, but enough that got in it and just kind of just threw me out of my groove again. And I'm just like, you know what?
I just had a brilliant idea. Who does anybody in chat? Yeah, Agile doesn't swear.
I promise I will. All right. Have faith. I will.
I have a great plan. I can't tell. I'll have to tell the chat when you're not around. Here, put your fingers in your ears.
That ain't gonna work. You know I'm gonna listen.
Yeah, all right. All right. I will. I'm gonna get some co-conspirators in on this. I have a great idea. Yeah. We'll pop your cherry. So I can't. I'll DM you, Mac. I have a great idea. I'll DM you on Discord. I can't say it because James is here. It'll ruin my plan.
Oh, remind me to make another tabletop channel up there with the other one. What's it called? A virtual table.
Yeah.
Where there's and I got to make you admin in that. Forgot to do it the other day. So that way you can drag people down and stuff. We'll have to do some testing on that and see what settings I have to do where you can drag people in.
On like Discord settings?
Like in you say you couldn't see me in my well, now that's the private channel. I'm gonna have to give you permission to see that. But the virtual table, can you see in Discord in the TTRPG? Can you see the TTRPG channel with the virtual table?
I see it, but it's locked because I don't have permission to join it.
Okay. I need to get it to where I'm gonna add a second one in case we're running games at the same time or whatever.
If you would like to just make me an admin, I'll fix all the roles and permissions because I am now an admin on like 9 TTRPG Discords.
Let me see if I can do that while we're sitting here shooting the shit here.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna pop his cherry for the first time in 3 years.
Roles.
And I know Vince isn't here right now. That's Edgelord for those that don't know. But Decado is right that Agile is right about.
I can't make you. I can't give you King Dingaling. I'm King Dingaling.
Well, don't give me King Dingaling.
I'll make a new role.
Okay, you don't have to do it right now.
I'll make an admin role. Remind me. Don't let me forget. I'll make an admin role or a mod or admin.
If you want me to just like fix channels and roles,
what you going to name it?
Make it admin.
Admin.
Yeah, just make it admin. Yeah.
Okay. Or administrator.
Yeah, but I agree with Mac. You don't need to get bogged down with the VTT shit. Just run it in Discord voice chat. You can either point a camera at a map, or you can just share a map.
I've got games set up channel in Roll20, ready to roll. It's just I just ain't found which one. I'm undecided on what I want to run because here's the problem. I don't like changing like N1 against Cult of the Reptile God. I hate trying to change a module for people that know about it. So I try to find. I don't like doing that. I've never liked doing that. So I'm trying to find. Even with this Palace of the Silver Princess, there's going to be people that know it. I need to find. I don't know yet. I want to find a low level adventure that I can start out with and that people ain't really familiar with. I just haven't, and I can probably the way that I'm wanting to do the Palace of the Silver Princess, I could probably fix that up to where even the people that do know it, yeah, you got to go rescue the princess and all that, but they don't know this whole story where you're combining both of these adventures. So,
Stan and Ducato agree. We need to encourage you.
Yeah.
Yep. Mac Thompson says,
hell,
Grandpa, you're a gamer. Roll a die.
God, chat's getting out of hand again.
Yeah, you'll be fine. We all love you. Put on your big boy pants.
Or put on some pants, period.
Well, that would be a good start.
Grandpa runs the game I'm in.
Yeah, I agree.
I know I've already got 3 in the group, and the most I'm going to run in a group is 5. I don't like getting anything bigger than 5.
Yeah.
So I would run, and I probably, of course, I'm going to have to bring my boy here in, but I would probably offer it first to the 2 guys in my game that fell apart because they were trying to get in it and get it going, and it just kind of crashed and burned. I'd offer them first for my first game. But like I said a while ago, I feel like once I get to running games, I'll probably fire. Because my old plan before, when I was motivated, was before that game fell apart, I was going to run a second game, parallel. Like get this one going 2 or 3 sessions, and then start a game number 2 that way. And run them on Friday nights. But I got to watch because now we have a stream schedule. So I'm going to have to work around that.
Mm-hmm.
Which Saturday, now one thing I will tell everybody too, if I start, my first game is going to be on Saturday from 7 to 10 Eastern time. So we're going to have to stream earlier. I don't know how that's going to work because we don't get numbers early. People start really coming in around 7 or later.
Don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the logistics. Don't worry about the analytics. Just hang out with good people, having a good time talking about good stuff.
Yeah. So I don't know. We're going to see.
So this was my master plan, actually.
I'm already going to play in Dan's.
No, what I was going to do was get a game together, say I'm running it, and then have everyone roll up level 1 BX characters, and then say, all right, James, pull out Ruined Tower of Xenopus. Let's go. You're running.
I'll get on the ball, I promise.
You'll do it.
I'll get on the ball, I promise. I promise y'all, I promise. I'm going to get on the ball.
Coochie has a 5e group at his game shop that runs 9 at the table. That's insane. Those combats probably take about an hour around.
Boo. Hiss.
Let people enjoy things that they enjoy. Because you know what? At the end of the day, if people are finding 5e, we can convert them to good games.
I really tried to like 5e, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
So, but
I just don't like most of the mechanics, and especially when they were like, when they come out with the optional rule that you can do a short rest for 5 minutes and use all your hit die and gain your hit point back. I'm like, the hell are we doing? Popping potions in Diablo? I didn't understand that. That just don't make sense.
I agree, Craig. So,
well,
James, we've been going for about 2.5 hours. You want to wrap it up, or you want to keep going?
We should wrap it up. I mean, we're having a good time.
We can keep going. Just gotta go make some dinner at some point.
But I mean,
it's been a fantastic afternoon. I would say we had a lot of great
streams are always
interaction. I agree. Our 2-man streams are great.
Yeah, I love them.
Me too.
We just about want to do 2-man on Friday nights, but
good. Friday nights will be different. I'm gonna get my friend Roger in on that.
Because we're gonna keep it. Oh, and you haven't. I don't think you've told chat. So there's been a change with, you know what?
Yeah, no, we can say that now. Yeah, so Grognard's Assembled didn't happen this week. It's not going to happen next week because of EggCon. But then after that, we're going to start it back up on the 24th. And I'm hoping that the lineup is going to be me, James, going to try to get Roger in, maybe Jeff, but want to have it be more of a topic to really start and carry the show, obviously with chat interactions and everything, but just a bit more focused and a bit less rambling. So that's the plan going forward.
Most important part.
What's the most important part? Oh, I'm going to host it.
He is running it.
I'm going to be a big boy.
I'm glad. I really didn't want to host it.
And I'll be a big boy YouTuber.
Wanting to do it. I was just going to pick up the slack, but then you was like, I'll run it. I'm like, it's yours.
It's mine.
You can have it, dog. That frees me up for my Saturday night streams, and I don't have to worry about trying to come up with content for two different.
And then if something comes up and you can't make it or something for a week, you don't have to worry about it, right? Like if your mom needs something, or maybe you get invited to a game, or maybe there's a pants sale at Men's Warehouse and you decide to go finally buy some pants. Like, you can go do that.
I couldn't tell you what he's been doing. I don't even know if he's streaming.
Who cares? No one cares.
This guy is not worth. I'm gonna tell you straight up, Condor is not. I was gonna make a video.
Don't worry about it.
Of him lying about me, and this man right here was like, "You're letting a nobody work you up over nothing."
Yes,
you're letting a streamer with 2 viewers get you disgruntled. And then he sends one of his damn trailblazers over here to run his mouth. And I'm just like,
that's the beautiful part about the internet. When someone's a dick, you just block them, ban them, and move on.
I'm surprised. I'm wondering if we got Condor spies in my Discord.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I appreciate it. You giving me my numbers. But nah, I don't give a shit what he's doing. I don't look at his channel. He popped up one time on my recommended, and I love how you don't recommend this channel ever again, and it never pops up again.
Dude, that drives me nuts. There's so many channels, not even like that moron's channel, just other channels that I have no interest in because they're either largely 5e focused or I don't particularly care for like the topic or the format or whatever. And it's not even like TTRPG stuff. It could be anything. Like I watch a channel called Stud Pack. I love it. It's like a home improvement channel. It's a guy named Paul, his son Jordan. They've got Paul's son-in-law Rad and a new guy named Austin. Like, and they're building a house like from start to finish. They dug the foundation, they leveled the land, they poured the foundation. Well, they had people pour the foundation, but like it's been going on for years. It's awesome. But then there's other like carpentry and builder and home improvement YouTube that's just boring. So I say don't recommend it, but then it always comes back. So
there's some other OSR channels that you guys might follow that I'm not sub to them because it's like, who is it that's 100% Shadow Dark?
There's a bunch of people that are 100% Shadow Dark.
And most of them, if not all, I've got them don't recommend because I don't want their stuff popping up because I don't play Shadow Dart. They may have a great channel and they may be awesome people, but it's not what I want to watch. And so it is what it is. No, it's like Joe the Lawyer. Love Joe the Lawyer. I love him. I mean, he's a good guy. And when he puts his new in a year or so, when he does his new conversion for his 5e, so I'm going to buy that book. But he is on the don't recommend this channel because he don't talk about nothing that I really give a shit about. I don't care.
He has been doing some like collabs with Tim Shorts from Gothridge Manor and Paul, aka Flint Fireforge, and those have been good. I've enjoyed those because it's not just 5e focused. It's like good discussions about topics and stuff. Those are worth watching.
And he still wants to do a collab with me, and I'm all for it.
I like Joe. I'm a member of Joe's channel.
I love Joe to death. I think he's an awesome guy. And
I'm a member of your goofy ass channel too.
Huh?
I'm a member of your goofy ass channel too.
What?
I'm a member of your channel. I'm a member of Joe's and Rich's, and I don't pay for cable. I pay for YouTube channels. So
I don't know if they
tank ours.
I forget who's
Yeah, Merce points with me running Grognard's Assemble on Fridays. That frees you up just in case you happen to find one of those 55+ ladies comes a courting in your little community down there, getting all gets all excited about your lifted golf cart with its big speakers.
Much what he speaks, I don't agree with or just not interested in. Yeah, 100%. It's not that I don't think he's got way more subs than me. Congratulations. I don't have anything bad to say about Joe. I think he's an awesome guy, runs a good channel, but the content that he pushes out is just not in my wheelhouse. You know, it's just like these Shadow Dark content or these content creators that are just pure Shadow Dark. I don't give a damn about Shadow Dark. Don't want nothing to do with Shadow Dark. It's not like I'm saying it's a bad system, but it's not in my wheelhouse, and so I do not recommend. Do not recommend.
Yeah, if Agile's going to play, he's going to play a modern system. He prefers Castles and Crusades. I like Castles and Crusades as long as you stop at level 12. But we've discussed that before.
Yeah.
Because Siege breaks beyond that. Obviously, Hyperborea. Agile also prefers Beck Me without the I.
Beck. I don't even, I'm more of a Beck. Because Beck goes up to what? Level
24.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm more Beck than not even completely Beck. Like Beck with a
Master goes to 36, and then Immortal just gets weird with PowerPoints and everything.
If I played Beck Me, I would go capital B, capital E, little c.
Tenkar is an excellent human, and I love his channel. The insights are amazing. But
he's one of my favorite streamers.
I get it. It's not everybody's going to be appeal to everybody.
He's one of my favorite content creators. Love him.
Yeah, I'm also curious about that. I saw your video on that, Knowing the Consequence, about Menster wanting to, and his like list of things he wants to do before he dies. And revising Immortals is one of them. It was interesting also that he said in his post that they should have stopped at level 20, which I agree. So that'll be fun. But
yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a great afternoon, going on almost 3 hours now.
I support Joey the lawyer, but it said that he is a walking smart jar. He is.
That is true. I will regularly. I have 2 computers in my house. One's on the main floor. My main rig is in the basement, where you guys see my bookcases and everything usually. But like, I try to be upstairs when my daughter comes home from school and daycare, and like during dinner and into the early evening hours before bed. So I'll normally on the computer upstairs, I'll pop on, either a stream or a video, and like guys like Roger and Stan and Jason and Mike, I have no problem throwing that on TV or throwing that on speakers, right? Or like a Tenkar stream. But a Joe the Lawyer stream, you cannot throw on speakers when there's a toddler.
You cannot. And he really tries, but he just reverts.
I don't think he tries. Like, he might be like, yeah, maybe I'll be good, and that'll last about 4 seconds.
But I like Joe, though. He's a good guy.
I like Joe, too. Joe's a good dude. I wish Joe had decided to come to North Texas. I would have liked to meet him.
I wish Joe would just come down to OSR and stay and get away from 5E.
Let people enjoy things.
Yeah, no, but
fine.
I mean, he's
maybe his OSR 5E hack will be really cool.
I'm interested in it because I've told you in the past I would love to figure out a way to OSR 5E the 2014 edition, not the 2025. But I hope that's the one he's working on, 2020 or 2014.
I think he is.
I've always
is kind of universally reviled because it's not good.
I ain't had that kind of free time to try to undertake a job that size.
Yeah.
So, but when he puts it up on drive-through, I'm going to buy it. I already told him I would. So,
I agree, Agile.
Oh God, Scott Garibay. All right.
I don't understand. I don't care about that man's videos and why he decides to make videos with the camera in his car pointed up at his nose hairs.
Yeah, no, all that bugs the shit out of me.
I mean, I realize I'm not exactly the epitome of professionalism, right? As I sit here in my garage with my workbench behind me.
I'm not a fan of Scott. I never look at his channel. I don't know. It's just nothing he really says. And I think he's a 5E guy, ain't he?
I don't know, and I don't care.
I really don't know.
He is.
I don't.
Like, I like talking about things that I love. I don't want to talk about shit that I don't care about, like Condor or Garibay or whatever the 5E YouTubers that all subscribe to the Wiley Knight Talent Network putting out the same video at the same time because it's all controlled content. I don't give a shit. I just don't watch it.
I don't. I couldn't tell you what none of those guys are doing on their channel.
Very much looking forward to seeing that. So Steve Marsh has been working on a companion update for the original BX, and I know he's been working on it for a long time. But there's like a closed Facebook group that he talks about it on sometimes. So that would be cool.
Who's your favorite content creator?
Me, because I'm awesome.
Excluding us, who outside of this stream right here is your favorite content creator? I already know mine. Huh?
Tenkar.
It's probably a two-way tie between Tenkar and Delver.
I like Bill.
Bill's a good guy too.
I
might even
I
lean
enjoy
toward Bill.
I enjoy Bill's streams. I enjoy Bill's content. I think Bill's a great dude.
Yeah.
I like that Tenkar has focused on procedures and how to, and his videos are a fantastic gateway to get people into. Tenkar's videos are becoming the 2020s version of Matt Finch's old school primer.
I would say Tenkar is more in my, I keep saying wheelhouse, but it's the best way to describe. Tenkar is more in my wheelhouse than Bill Silva is. But I really love Silva. I was there when he hit his 10K mark, you know, on his stream. I was rooting for him. So
Bill's great people too.
They're right there. I think both of those guys are, but I'd probably lean toward Tenkar because he's a BX guy.
Oh, it's not even about system. I'm Tenkar is very much a procedure guy and an education guy, and I appreciate that because I like that kind of video. It's interesting. He's also just an all-around great human being, which helps. Not saying that Bill isn't. Bill is also a great human being, but I like if I were to say take a brand new person that's only played 5e and I want to give them insight into OSE stuff or like OSR type stuff, I would point them to Tenkar's videos.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. This is classic.
Jeez,
this is classic.
Don't just guys.
I read that, I just started chuckling. That's classic.
When you don't care about them, just don't even acknowledge it. Just ignore it.
Watch that stream. I would watch it. Yeah. Oh my God, that would be awesome.
in the words of Cat Williams, you got to look out for your star player.
God, I love that. That was a great comment, dude. Appreciate that.
You goofy bastard.
That was fun. But yeah. Shit. See, this, you know, and this might have been one of our best streams Saturday night. This might be our number one right here.
It might be.
Because usually at 2 hours, we're usually around, we're looking at shutting her down. But I mean, we're not going past 3 tonight. Ain't nobody going to sit back and watch the replay for 3 damn hours. But yeah, I mean, this might have been our best one.
I've enjoyed it. It's been a great time.
So, I missed it because we didn't get to stream yesterday. That sucked. Stupid Florida weather.
That's all right. It happens.
So what do we? Let's close this thing out. What you got coming up?
We went over a lot. I mean, coming up, I should have a video coming out on Hyperborea character creation, where I'm going over all 6 character creation methods. I rolled stat lines for all of them. I showed what the character would look like if just with the dice is rolled, and then also like if your referee allows the attribute adjustment, because some do and some don't. It's technically optional. What it would look like and why I made those decisions as to like what I upped or reduced. And then it also goes into the backgrounds, because Hyperborea, you can roll for like your race if you're, you know, like a Cimmerian or a Viking or a Roman or whatever. And, you know, that. And I have the PDFs that I will link to. So if people want, they can download 6 random adventures that I rolled up for Hyperborea. So, and I've got other things in the pipeline. I made a channel logo.
I meant to tell you about that. I have a comment to make on that.
Yeah.
I like your new logo.
Thank you.
I think it's really cool looking.
Well, thank you. I actually didn't make it. I reached out to one of those Discord people that messaged me about an emergency commission and how they had to make some money to feed their mom and dad. So I'm
Yeah.
kidding. I didn't
I'm
do
looking
that.
at it again. I like that.
I
What's
had
that
help.
little something dictate? What's it say under archive?
Dice dictate doom
Right on.
because an arbiter is neutral. And also, side
Oh,
note.
now I had to bring it over to my 4K monitor and I can see it now. I
tri-
like that. I like that. Now we got to do something about that header though.
I'm working on it. I like the header. I like the header because I like the quote, because the afterword in the first DMG is like the most important advice you can give someone.
The background
it's going to evolve.
Off. I don't like how the background is. Which you're gonna have to format your header for YouTube. It took me forever to get it to right.
So the thing that frustrates me about the channel banner is you can't I wish you could select what was the mobile, what was the channel banner, and what's the TV size, but it doesn't let you
center it in the middle.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
it's very nice. So right now you get the David Trampier DMG cover, and you get the Ifrit's, I believe, nipples is what you get, which is funny to me. So I've left it, but I'm going to eventually. I'm working on fixing that up. Actually, probably this week. So, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. Then after, I'm going to EdCon next week. After that, Grognard's Assemble will be back. And yeah, what about you? What are you coming out with there, buddy?
Not as much as you.
Well, I have one video on my channel. You've got like 200. So
how many y'all got on my channel? Let me think. I don't know, to be honest. That's something interesting. I don't think I got 200.
You're going to be in for a flurry of content when there's no PDFs released.
Yes, sir. Well, so are you. I have 96 videos. So
cool. Yeah, I've got one. in my opinion, I thought it was a good one.
Yeah,
did you notice I changed my channel description from "I promise one day I'll make a video" to "Oh look, I made a video" or whatever?
Yeah, I did. Hey, I made a video.
So
I did. Let's see here. I hope that I should be okay tomorrow. I got a video, but I may wait until Monday to release it. Okay. Yeah, I think they get more traction when you release them on Monday. But I had a video that I was working on, taking notes and such, and it was about making dragons scarier in BX/OSE. My 16-year-old told me this morning that his friend is making him join a D&D game. Just handed him to be awesome.
Amazing.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Indoctrinate them.
But I don't know. I couldn't find focus on that video, so I just deleted everything. I had a thumbnail for it and everything.
Yeah.
I may try to come back, but I've always been I don't like how BX and OSE dragons are. It's like you got a 12 hit die red dragon with 40 hit points. Sorry. Those you should be max either a D8 or I'd say a D8. And don't do breath weapons on their current hit points. Do it on their max to make them scary, But
I always do breath weapons based on their max. I also for dragons, and I think this is technically in Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised, based on the age of the dragon, rather than rolling for the HP, they get a certain number of HP per hit die. So like a very old dragon gets max per hit die, and like a young might get 3 per hit die or something like that.
But yeah, about the only big thing I got a video coming out tomorrow. I'm gonna do some
copies.
I'm gonna do some updating on my on our Discord channel, and so you might see some small changes coming to it. I just got to find the time. I'm doing a lot of stuff in real life that's got me real busy. It's like I've been meaning to take the damn the router for my internet because I went and bought Eero's. I don't know if you're familiar with Eero's, EERO. They're where you set them up all through your house.
It's like a mesh Wi-Fi network,
and you can plug straight into the back of it on each one of them, like living room TV, and you're getting the speeds, like 90% of your speed off of your main line. You're getting on those hubs.
Yeah, it's a mesh. Yeah, with landline connections.
Paid some money for them, but they're a lot better than that I had. So I still haven't took that damn thing back to my ISP company. So I got shit I got to do. I just, man,
You got stuff you got to do.
It's so damn hot down here.
It is so darn hot down here.
Darn hot. God, so hot. It was 107 with a 125 heat index here yesterday in Florida. I said, that's got to be wrong. But then I went to looking around. But now today it was 89. So I don't know what the hell is going on.
My dad would have called that hotter than the devil's asshole.
Yeah. So, but no, I don't really have a whole lot. I'm gonna settle. I promise Agile and everybody was on my butt. I'm gonna try to get focused on setting up a game. So I'm gonna jump on that. May not be tomorrow, but I'm gonna try to get
we're gonna get you gaming, brother, because I think that'll be a good fountain of content for your channel that people will enjoy.
I'm not going to live stream.
I know Stan's in chat. Stan does play reports and like post-mortem reports on his Castles and Crusades game and the Dragon Slayer game that is, I believe his son's running it. And those are a great watch. I enjoy watching those. I would like to see kind of like your thoughts on. I have actually a ton of thoughts I want to do on the module I'm running on Mondays. I just haven't done them yet because I'm still actively running it for the guys.
Yeah, I'm excited about the idea that I come up with about doing recap streams shortly after that session, where I bring people, players on that want to do it. It's not going to be mandatory, but if you want to come on, and if we get 2 or 3 of the players on, then we can sit around do an hour stream and just talk about our last session. I think that'll be a lot of fun. So,
I'll get you running, which we will do this fall.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now definitely. Because you said you were going to run something in the fall. I'll look into getting in it. What did you say? Swords and Wizardry was what you was talking about?
Well, so 2 things. There are games that I love that I want to share with people that don't get enough play. Swords and Wizardry Complete Revised is the first among those. Hyperborea also, of course, but I'm actively running a Hyperborea game. The other thing is I just have games that I have purchased and either haven't run well or haven't run in a long time or just haven't run. And I want to run, like, for these games, just do like a maybe 4-ish session adventure and just try to run it as close to raw as possible. Yeah, I also watched them all.
Which I actually got the session recap idea from Angelo, how he does his.
Yeah,
I like those are fun to watch.
Well, as the saying goes, there's nothing new under the sun. So,
yeah. But folks,
thank you all. It's been a lovely Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, this has been probably our best one, I think.
I agree completely.
This has been a good one. So I'd appreciate everybody popping on. Appreciate the super chats. Appreciate the membership.
I'm becoming Luke Skywalker with the light side, dark side thing.
I see that.
Setting.
See that. I'm ready for 8 members individual. Yeah, it sucks. I've got 10, or no, it'd be 11 now, but they can't be gifted members. I want to start that little, it's a section on my front page. It'll pull up with all your members, but it won't do it. It won't do gifted. I'm like, who come up with that idea? It's a member. Won't let me do it though. So
yes, we are.
Me, Dan, and Agile are in.
Yep. For whatever game you run.
So we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
Eldrad, you'll have to go watch the VOD. It was a fun stream. We talked about a lot of cool stuff.
But,
including one part where James left me unsupervised and unattended, and
I went down the road.
He went to go get his mail.
Yeah, for you guys that didn't weren't here. Oh.
Have a good night, John Collins.
When I got on the golf cart and went and got my Blue Homes, Apprentice and Journeyman. So
all right.
It was just like I knew it was in my mailbox, and which it was actually in the lock box.
Ding, 3 hours.
And I was like, it was driving me nuts. I'm like, I got to go get it. I got to go get the package. Couldn't help it.
We are going to sign off, though. Love you all.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you guys
soon.
And if you're not in our Discord, Join.
Go hang out.
And don't forget, like both of our streams. Go to his channel, like here. Hit that like button.
And
we'll
go
see
sub.
you guys in the next one.
Peace, y'all.
Appreciate y'all. Have a great day.